Just over a minute into the fight, we begin last session finally able to land blows upon the hags, thanks to Lady Wachter, and Victor has joined us in the fight, floating above the battlefield. Tigran continues to goad the hags, drawing them towards himself outside the windmill, where all soon gather, some with feet on the ground, others flying, and Margot on the ledge above. Our heroes and animal companions fight hard. Irene and Margot uplifting with heals as well. One of Anariel's toads swallows Morgantha, and Zayn deals a massive blow that leaves the hags begging for mercy, promising their aid in all matter of acts, if only they are spared. He rejects them, and they transform into massive beasts, save for Morgantha, who becomes a shadow creature. When Victor hurls a fireball towards them, they absorb it. The fighting continues, many nearly downed. Cinder whisks Anariel out of danger, and the horrifically chunky milk that Margot drank connects her to Morgantha. And the group inadvertently nearly downs her as well, with the silver lining being the blows trigger her vomiting of the substance. The toads are killed, and even Ghost needs to flee into the woods. Zayn charges into Margot's blinding mists, unwilling to back down. And then, in a moment of desperation, Irene pulls the last of her magical energy into her hands for a desperate strike. Perhaps as she reached out, she whispered a prayer to her god, and the clouds of Barovia parted just enough for her plea to reach the stars. In any case, her power decimated the hags in an instant, leaving Irene with the hag's heartstone. It whispers promises to her, putting a knowing in her soul that she could use its power to gain the peace of mind, the freedom she always wanted. But a glance at Victor's happy, hopeful face reminds her of her promises, and she rejects the Heartstone's temptation. Victor allows his pride and amazement at the task they'd just completed to show, and names the strange and bloodied travelers heroes. The group rejoices in their victory and head back to the warm beds that Victor so graciously offered them.
Awesome. That was great. That was great. Nice.
Thank you.
Does anyone have any? I don't think we have anything to add, but maybe you guys want to put like something at the top of others' minds while we're headed here. Some things you want to do. This is sort of like above board, above the table type talk to each other. If you want to just kind of make it clear about like some goals or some things you want everybody to be reminded of.
I actually have something to say, just just out of character.
Yep.
That seeing this house now in this context, full of like no rooms hidden, bright lights, you know, happiness being brought to the house, a place of safety, versus both the fear and anxiety, both in and out of character, that was given there when Rayfield was in there alone, and the deterministic fury that was coming into the house when the Baron was holding up in it. It is just some part of my mind is just blown, the fact that this is now a safe haven for us.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, I also want to mention, just like, so we like talked to Lady Wachter like afterwards, like, confirming that, the deed was done, we got the Heartstone. So obviously just like one of like the things like, need to do like sometime soon is is like go is like use the Heartstone to rescue Stella. So yeah, probably need to like talk to Victor about like when he thinks like we'll be like when he'll have that like all set up for us. And then also Anariel and Margot like still have that thing with the Wizard of Wines. And so yeah, that's like just like another thing that, just like wanting to get done as well.
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
Eagle's gonna enjoy himself, but as illustrated in RP chat, he's got a goal with these slum children in mind, and he's gonna need a way to teach them like druidry, druid craft, whatever, while he's not there. So I think someone who is very well versed in magic, having books about magic, would help him very much with that. Aside from that, do we want to like really quickly just resolve what time it is right now?
Yes.
Because
So
with 6:30 when we left off.
6:30 when we left before we left Balaki, right? No, so we went over to the fight.
I know we
Yeah,
left Velaki at it was 5 p.m.
So I would
when
like
we met by the gates.
Yeah, so I would like the time to be right now, in which you guys, after like sort of like that hardcore settling and getting your stuff down or wherever, I would like the time to be, it can be around maybe 10 or so at night. You guys are gonna have your guys like long rest, and then you guys are gonna have your, the other time that you guys do with whatever you would like. 10 o'clock is still alive and well here in Velaki. People are still out doing stuff. There's a lot of lanterns everywhere right now. The family is up and about, and of course, given the amount of the amount that that they're wary of, a lot more people that they're wary of this army apparently staking out. Even though the townsfolk don't know about it too much, the overall, I would say, morale in Velaki is a little bit higher, so people are staying out later at night. But yeah, so I would say, let's say it's just about 10 o'clock right now. All of that took like about maybe like 4 hours or so.
So we haven't taken our long rest yet. That'll be after this. Is that how I understand it?
Yeah, so this is like 2 hours before if you guys wanted to do anything that night, and then if not, you guys don't want to do anything that night, and you want to spend your and you guys are ready to rest. This is sort of me just giving you a preamble to getting to be able to rest.
Gotcha.
And then wake up in the morning and do whatever you need to do.
So we can still just fuck around before the long rest.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have something.
What's that?
If we're starting top of session at like after journeying back to Velaki, I was just wondering whereabouts Ghost would be. I would have assumed that she would probably have called for him after the battle's end. Is he like back with her, or is he like taking his rest somewhere?
Yeah, I would say that after you deal with what needs to be dealt with, and you met Lady Wachter, shortly into that walk, you would have heard the kind of like slow, kind of pained walk into sort of your group of
Okay.
Ghost, and so they would have walked with you from that point on, sort of like licking
Okay.
their wounds and stuff still. You know.
Sure. Okay. Gotcha. Thanks.
All right. So, in this house, there are a couple of people. We have Claudia and Harriet. They are the maids around the house, housekeepers, really. They will help tend to like cleaning clothes, notifying people when dinner's ready, preparing the dinner and all. There are two sort of like maintenance folks in the house, and that is Huey and Louie. Beyond that, you have Lydia, and I'm just going to change her name to be straight up Lydia. You guys don't have to worry about the full bit. She just goes by Lydia now. And so, yeah, these are the people in the house. We're going to give you a moment, and then we'll just start, okay? I need just moments of silence, please. some or many of your muscles may ache. Your feet or knees maybe begin to buckle, shake a bit when you try to stand a bit straight too tall to adjust your posture, hunched shoulders, scabs and scratches and bruises of which you don't remember how you received them. You can't remember that moment in the mirage, or rather the myriad of moments you could have received them, but you feel all of them at once. You are back in Vallaki, and you arrive through the Sunset Gate, gate in which you came from. The family anticipates you. There's almost a near, like you almost wouldn't be able to hear the whistle from Lady Wachter as she approaches the gate. And as she does, several family members spring out from the gates. She has produced a magic to make you all near, not invisible, but almost camouflaged, hard to be seen. And with that whistle, the family members spring out, maybe to warn off any knights of a kingdom from far away that could be waiting for an opening. They're now met with a tremendous force, and then eventually, as you guys make it onto the road and to this sort of embrace of Vallaki and the family, does Lady Wachter call off the magic. You guys make your way into Vallaki, which has a you're surprised to find that it has a little bit of a bustle. There are some people playing music. There are large booming sounds of applause coming from the Blue Water Inn. You'll hear laughter and merriment over from the refugee camp of folks who have seemed to almost pick themselves up overnight or within the day. And some people are laughing from over there. You're smelling spices and foods that have been rewarded to Vallaki from their new partnership with the Vistani just across this land here enough. Food is being made, people are enjoying themselves, but you feel the weight sort of dragging you down as you get closer and closer to the Vallaki or the Valakovich estate. Funnily enough, Victor has the most pep in his step that you have seen thus far. He leads you all. He almost tells you, or he asks everybody if he can carry something for them, or if there's something he could do to help them. And he is just so very appreciative. As you guys make it to the house, he'll say, the most tired among you can take my bed. I won't be needing it tonight. And he says, there's several servant quarters. Don't worry, they've been taken care of. Just please take their beds. Claudia! And he'll call out, and Claudia will come running down the hall, eventually shortly met by Lydia, his mother, and she'll say, "You're back," and she embraces her son, and he says, "Yeah, Mom," and he really gives her a deep hug, and he'll say at the same time, "Claudia, can you please help them and show them to their beds?" And he'll look over at all of you, and I'm going to take a look at who is the most beat up of you all, and you guys are going to be getting Victor's room. Let's see here.
Oh, I already long rested. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I also did that. I think I had like 13 though. I
thought
think.
you said something about hitting hitting.
Okay, yeah, maybe I did. I
think I was around like 38. I'm saying.
Tigran brought Margot back to 15 HP last time.
That's fine. Yeah, no, we don't have to do it that way either. We'll just I'm gonna roll 1d6, and Victor is going to subjectively decide who is who looks the most
beat up.
Five check.
And Ariel, You look pretty beat up to him, and he said, maybe an Ariel. And then he'll offer you his bedroom. Claudia will then rush you all and call for her partner Harriet to come and help you. Harriet comes in and she'll say, and bring the bandages, and a lot of them, and well, whatever we have. And Harriet just like comes in and out of the door from the back of the kitchen like over and over again, and eventually just leaves to get some more help. She'll say, "I'll need more hands," and you guys will find yourselves over at any of these 4 rooms. I've showed you Victor's room, Anariel, so you can go ahead and place your character there. So guys, if you don't mind, just populate your characters, place them where they should be. This is you guys sort of getting back, and I just want to hear you guys talk about what it's like with your character sort of kind of recouping. I know you guys already have rolled your long rest, that's totally fine, but just, kind of get back to that space that they were in before. And if anybody is ready to go right now, just tell me how they settle in, how they get back to themselves. Please, this is just your character's time.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, good. Okay. Is anyone ready? Anyone want to talk about it?
Yeah, I can always have, who can't yap about Zayn? I'll have him go first. Zayn getting back from the fight, on the walk back and, being led into town. As he begins the walk back, he is as haggard and as tired and frankly injured as everyone else. But as they make their way into town, and as he hears the music and the commotion and the liveliness that has been brought back to Vallaki, partially in some regard by their actions, not just what they have done tonight, but what they have done over the past days, he finds himself getting a bit of vigor back into his heart, getting his bones hurt a little bit less, the wounds sting a little bit lesser. Everything that went wrong during the fight seems to be a quickly fading memory at a time. And so as he returns to the house and as he nears the bedrooms and the maids fuss over the group, he will find himself saying, oh, no, I am fine, please attend to someone else. And as he steps towards the bedrooms, however, seemingly the moment he opens the door, he will feel the weight of the battle fall upon him. He will feel the lethargy hit his shoulders, as if his armor's weight has just been doubled and then tripled upon itself. The door handle in hand seems to begin to prop himself up, almost as if it were a cane. And as everyone is settling into their room, he will just weakly turn his head back towards the others as they settle in, and he'll say, "My friends, I wish to speak more with you tonight, but it seems as if my body is catching up with me. Perhaps just a moment's rest, and then we will commence our merriments tonight. The city is awake, music is in the air, and people are happy. I think we have more than earned our spot amongst them. Speak to your momentarily." And he will shut the door and prepare himself for a short nap, he thinks.
Yeah, I think Margot's just kind of goes into like one of like the servants' rooms. Yeah, and she asks like, yeah, who, like Claudia or Harriet, like whoever's like closer by. It's just like it's been such a long day. Could, could one of you draw me a bath? I've with all this like dirt and grime from out there, I just need to rest my bones a bit and just maybe if I clean myself, I'll feel a bit better. I just need to get the events of the past few hours just out of mind for right now.
Oh, of course, of course. We'll draw one, and we'll let you know when we're all ready.
Yes, sounds absolutely lovely. Thank you so much. Um, thank you so much for the hospitality of Master Victor and Victor's mother. Does she have a title? Does
Well, I would tell you at another time when you weren't so tired, but well, Master Victor really just likes to be Victor, and well, the mother can do away with her title as it's usually a reminder of her time before. Um, she just goes by Lydia now. Lady, if you will, but just Lydia. And to everyone, and she'll call just so that way everyone can hear. For all of your clothes, if you would like to leave them, we're going to be placing some baskets nearby, so that way you can just toss them there, and we'll get to washing them soon.
Thank you so much. And I think as like Margot's just like sitting in the room like waiting for like the bath to be drawn. I think just like still like kind of like the remnants of like even though she like threw up like the mother's milk, she like still has those like very just like kind of like vivid memories of just like the chunks and like the gelatinous of the milk, and it almost kind of makes like the bile in her stomach like kind of like start to come up a little again, like even though like the milk has been like already evacuated from her system. And I think she's just kind of just like thinking about like just like these like last few days like she's had in Barovia from her and Anario being chased by some like vicious beast for who knows how long. And then now when it comes then being attacked by some knights of a foreign kingdom like outside of Vallaki, and not knowing like how her and Anario managed to escape from the beast earlier from when they first came to Barovia. And now just like learning like, oh, that hags are real and not just like some, just like some like evil figures that like are like in some of like the plays and like stories like she's read about and watched. And I think it's just like all these like events like just like compounded within like the last week or so as this really started to kind of like hit home for her, and just I think she's just feeling just like a bit overwhelmed and just overall just very tired, and like she wants to like get to work on like the Wizard of Wine stuff, and just but I guess like for now she's just like I just want to just take a bath. Maybe that'll make me like feel more like a human being again instead of this like kind of like this shell of a person that's just like going from horror to horror.
Awesome. Very cool. Anyone else?
Who showed Anariel to Victor's room?
Well, Victor would have walked up with you and would have showed you the room.
Okay.
In fact, he would have unlocked
Okay.
it for you. And
Okay.
he would have just walked in and said, well, I'll get out of your hair, but honestly, it's all of yours. Oh, was someone in here recently? And he'll look around and see like some of the drawers are open, the chest is open. It looks like someone had been rummaging through here. Even the window at the far end is cracked open. So just wind kind of flowing through. And he'll say, it's been a while. Maybe, anyways, it's all of yours. It's your home. You can move the stuff in the wardrobes. You can put whatever you would like anywhere, and I'll make sure I get someone to take your clothes for you soon. Okay?
Thank you, Victor, for your generosity. May I ask a question?
Yeah.
What happened tonight? Have you ever done anything like that before?
Um, the the spell.
Yes, everything really. With the hags. It was amazing.
Thank you. He'll like kind of clutch his book and he'll say, um, it's really the books help. Um, he'll even sort of like unlock it and clasp it and hand it to you, and he'll say, watch, open it. And as you open the book, you'll feel even now a magical energy emanate from the book, but you'll see that the energy comes from like the words or the feeling, almost like as if they pulse in the outline of the letters. And this is a language that is far and long forgotten, unknown to you. And he'll say, can you make sense of it?
Anariel is blinking. Look, and her eyes feel like they can't quite focus on the words. It makes her a little dizzy to look at for too long. And she cannot make sense of it.
And he'll say, well, when I look at it, I can read it. I understand it. It's not like words. It's like feelings. It's something that if I concentrate on, I can pull something from it. And I guess no one else has been able to. Well, the book has pretty good magic in it, I guess. It's
But
it's a treasure from some place that the Baron of old had taken from someone from somewhere, or maybe they found it, and he was a hoarder. In another life, I'm sure he was a dragon of sorts, but at least I was able to find this, and maybe I just wanted to, start up some trouble, maybe start a fire or something, but even though I've gotten in trouble with it, I'm just glad it was able to help us today. But tonight, with that spell, the counter spell, well, no. That took a lot out of me, actually.
able to read this and what you do with it. Yes, it sounds like a very rare thing. A beautiful thing. And Victor, I'm glad that somebody with your heart is the one with this skill. What you did was amazing, and I think you should be very proud.
I guess I didn't save 2 kids. That was you guys. I'm just here fixing a mistake I made a long time ago. But I appreciate you nonetheless, Anariel. Thanks for your words. Now, get some rest. You're starting to get loony complimenting me like that.
Maybe I am. I do need a rest. I think we all do. Thank you, Victor.
Yeah. He'll grab the book and snap to his chain, and he'll say, the breeze is pretty good from this window, and I usually like to leave it open. That's totally up to you. And I don't treat my plants horribly, by the way, but that thing just gave up on me a long time ago, so sorry about that.
I'll take a look at it, see what I can do. Maybe after my rest, though.
Okay. Alright, bye, Naru. And then he'll just
Good night.
He'll be damn near skipping down the hall, just ready to go where he needs to go.
Anariel gets inside the door and kind of rests her back on it a moment. She looks up and then closes her eyes and takes a deep breath and then looks at her surroundings a little more closely, and she's flattered by the lavishness of the room. It feels a little wasted on her though, as someone who's more used to napping beside moss and stones. But she does wander and look out the window a moment, and yeah, it's dark, it's night. She goes over to the mirror next, and she leaves the window ajar though, yes, to get that breeze. And goes over to the mirror next, and it feels like it has been a long time since she'd seen her full reflection. And she's a bit shocked. She's never seen herself in such a bad state before, bruised and bloodied as she is, as they all are. And she is frowning as she approaches the mirror, but the longer she gazes, the more she is able to collect her thoughts and uplift herself with a small smile and remember all that they'd accomplished together tonight. And with that, she goes to the bed to take her rest.
Awesome. Tigran, Irene?
Tigran, after the bucket placed outside of his room for his clothes is laid down, he's going to unceremoniously dump his clothes into that thing, and he's going to collapse with a groan into the bed, feeling every single gash delivered to him by the hags all at once. But even in this pained state, he's going to hope that Muriel is okay. He's sure that she is. I mean, knowing her, she was probably watching that whole fight from a safe distance. But even so, he feels bad that he's left her out to dry for this long. But he would be sure to take her where she needs to go the next time he gets. And with that, his mind is going to wonder at his new sort of project he has in mind. He is in way too much of a sorry state right now to worry about it, but the moment he can walk, he will be paying a little visit to Victor to see if he would be interested in what he has in mind. But for now, he will take a much needed rest.
Irene would go to her room, and she would undress herself, placing her garments in the basket outside the door. And then she'd walk over to the bed in her room, and she'd kneel before it in a sort of prayer-like stance, if you will. And she'll just reflect on the night and her gratitude for how well it all went and understanding how terribly it could have gone. And she'll reach to her neck where she would normally clasp her pendant in her hands when she initiates a prayer, and of course it won't be there. And this thought will make her think of her fallen friends, and she'll she'll linger on that thought for a moment, recalling how proud they would have been to have experienced such a victory all together. And the second thought that comes to mind is, gosh, the loss of that amulet makes her feel so much further from Helena, and that is a very painful thought for her to ruminate on. And so she really feels the loss of that pendant in that moment, almost as though it was the last thing connecting her to her friend. And she'll be a bit sad about that. And of course, there's not enough time to sort of stew on these thoughts, because of not just the joy of the evening and of the battle won, but of course there's other things that must be done, more people to help, and of course the impending danger looming over her and her friends. It's a lot to take in, and I think that she would just take this time to pray on all of that by her bedside before crawling into that same bed and taking a well-deserved rest.
Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So I'm going to give out some extra additional skill points for your skills to you guys, just based on things that you did, things that your characters did. Even if your characters weren't the best at it, it's just something that I liked. And so I liked the fact that Inariel and Tigran went in stealthily as their animal creatures and whatnot. So if you can go to your skills that you have, right? Acrobatics, animal handling, all that stuff. Go to stealth, click on stealth, and then when you click on stealth, you can hit customize, and you'll see that you have skill override, skill magic bonus, skill misc bonus. Go ahead and put a 1 there for skill misc bonus, and then just put DM gift, and then it should permanently increase your skill by 1, and that's pretty much it. I liked the use of the like smoke and all that stuff, and really fucking with people, and just like their even though we used like color spray and all that stuff, you set it up and all that stuff. Margot, go ahead and do the same thing for you, but I want you to add 1 to your Arcana.
Ooh.
And so it's just like use cases within magic. I know you guys have a negative in it, I believe, but I did like the performance that you guys put on, and I want to reward it. If you are Zayn and Irene, go to your performance and just I'm sorry, you're getting a 1 there, but it's something they use that I liked, and so just I guess you're now balancing yourself out. Give yourself 1 point in that. I'm sorry, Irene, that brings you to a 0, I believe, but I think that's cooler, so just do that. And you do not want to put skill override. You want to put skill misc bonus, because you don't want it to change it to a +1. You want to add an additional bonus, I believe. So you'd be a -1, Irene. So it would just bring you to 0. And I'm sorry, but this is a free gift.
She's a 0, but she also a hero.
She's 0.
Back to neutral. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. It's not a negative. It's not a negative in a game where things can't matter.
I hate rolling on a negative personally.
Mm-hmm.
So just that. Cool. Just when you guys do things that are cool, set yourself up for cool moments, or using your stuff a little bit tactically. I'm just going to reward that. Being outside of the box and outside of something that isn't your character's like like gift, like isn't the thing that they're great at. I appreciate that type of work. So just keep doing stuff like that, and and I'll reward it over time, or just when I'm personally impressed. And so yeah, so you guys just feel just a little bit, you just perhaps your characters can reflect on these skills or flexing these muscles of things they haven't really done much before. And so now they just add a little bit more to their toolkit in regards to what they did last time, and maybe something like that could help for the future. But yeah, so you guys rest long enough. You guys get your change of clothes. Your those of you who want to bathe, you guys are bathed. And now it is time for a late dinner. There is a pumpkin soup that is out in the kitchen. This is just like a pumpkin soup that has I guess like it'd have onion in it, garlic. There would be a good amount of garlic too. Salt and pepper, bits of milk from a land far away of something called a coconut. In Vistani's travels, they have procured this, and this is something new that Harriet has been working on. And so if you guys would all like to go to the dinner table to eat, Lydia and Victor will be there. There will even be additional chairs for like Claudia and Harriet and Huey and Louie to like join around the table, at least sitting on the sides, just to eat. So, but food will be ready in a couple of minutes, or like in 10 minutes or so, if anybody wants to, yap to each other, talk to each other for a little bit before going there, or just head straight there, let me know. And just move your characters over to where Lydia is.
Yeah. Zayn perhaps will be the first one out of his room. He gave up his underclothes that he wears underneath his armor, but it seems in the past hour or so, instead of napping, he has instead been doing a little bit of maintenance. Given the rust and the gore that came from their fight, all of it has been washed away, seemingly by hand, by Zayn himself, while he was stored away in his room. The dark metal of his armor now carrying a nice weathered polish to it. The leather straps that bind one arm no longer cracked and seemingly dried out, but now they seem almost oiled and darker and better set upon him. Of course, the cloth that was on his person is now cared for by the maidstaff and is smelling quite nice, actually. Whatever they put on it, it's given off a nice aroma. He's leaving his weapons behind, save for the arm crossbow that's always on, and he will just step outside and ready himself for dinner. And as he's passing by the rooms here, he will give a little 3-tap knock on in Irne's room to see if she's ready, and do the same with Tigran as well.
Yeah, Irene will open up and see Zayn and greet him with a smile.
And he will be smiling back, or at least you think so, with the state of his voice. I hope you rested well, Dee. Are you hungry? For some reason, in the past 10 minutes, hunger has overcome me like a wild beast. I am glad it is ready.
Yeah, she'll chuckle and roll her eyes. And she'll say, yes, rested and ready for some well-deserved food. And she'll nod and join him out in the hallway.
Tyron will open his door and he's going to be slightly hunched, very obviously weary, but he is stepping outside with purpose, and he's going to sniff the air and say, I don't know what the fuck they're cooking out there, but I'm letting it whisper sweet nothings to me. And he will step out in the hall.
If I was any more hungry, I think I would be floating through these hallways. Oh, let me not forget. And he'll back up a step and knock on Margot's door as well.
Yeah, I guess like Margot's just like like with like her like the cleaned garments, like she's just like putting those like back on, and like she's just like kind of like just like sitting on the side of like the bed, and she's just kind of like squeezing out like the last like little bit of like moisture like from her hair from the bath that she had earlier, and yeah, when she hears Zaina like knocking on the door, it's like. Yes, I'll be out in just a moment. Let me just finish making myself look presentable. What is everyone gathering for?
It seems as if they have prepared food for us at this late hour.
Yes, I will be out shortly. And like Margot's like stomach like this kind of rumbles a bit because it's been several hours like since she last ate. But I think that there's also still like that little bit of like nausea like earlier from like dealing with the mother's milk and kind of like throwing that up. So she's like, yes, be out just a moment, and then like, but just when she's like thinking about like food, like it does like make her like slightly queasy, but she knows that it's proper etiquette, when your host is setting a meal or dinner for you, to attend anyways. So I think just like going back into that etiquette training, like it's just like even though she doesn't really feel super hungry, it's just yeah, she's just gonna like get up and get ready to join everyone, join the others.
Of course, take as much time as you need. And if I could burden you with one more thing, perhaps you could retrieve an Ariel as well. See if she is ready and wants to eat. I do not wish to
Yes,
disturb her.
yes, I can do that. Though I might have to either ask Victor or maybe perhaps like one of the some of the servants to direct me to. I believe she's staying in Victor's room. So yeah, show me where that is, and yes, I can retrieve her. See if she's hungry as well.
Of
Okay,
course.
so sorry.
No, sorry, go ahead. I was done.
No worries. Sorry to interrupt, but okay. Um, so because Inariel doesn't really sleep, she does like a elven trance thing. She only needed 4 hours for her long rest, so I'd say maybe she's been awake and hanging out in here for a little bit. She's been fussing with the plant, and I want to say that she determined it needed more sunlight, so she's dragged it to sit it directly in front of the window.
Awesome.
And she is just about to head out of the room now because she wants to get some water for it. But and perhaps even the smell of the lovely pumpkin soup has crept up the stairs and it might be in the hallway right now. So when she opens the door, she can smell it, and she'll start making her way downstairs as well.
Wonderful. So So I think everyone's gonna be over here at this dining table.
Yes.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Zayn, having never dined at a nice table like this, just picks the coolest seat. And of course, that's the one right at the head of the table.
Yeah. So, you'll hear, you'll hear Lydia say, "Sorry to bother you all with a late supper, but, well, I knew Victor needed to eat because the boy almost only ever consumes coffee, but when I asked him that he had to eat, he asked if the others were eating, and when I said no, he said, well, then he doesn't need to either. So it looks as though you guys have been both helpful, keeping him safe, but now he believes as though he only needs to do it if you are doing it. And I need him to eat. So thank you all for joining us for this late supper."
Of course. It smells delicious. And speaking for myself, I am quite famished. This meal is well regarded. Thank you.
You guys smell the aroma of like the garlic, the spices, the like a hint of apple coming from this, like also like a chicken like stock blend with this, of course, creamy pumpkin. You'll see that there is like this goat cheese of sorts that is around the table for you to like add to the soup to your liking. Victor eventually comes down, and he says, "Oh, well, everyone's eating. Okay, yeah, right." And he'll go and take his seat and sit down with you all, and you guys will all enjoy this meal together. Go ahead and add 8 temporary HP to all of your guys' stats or your sheets, please.
Nice.
Again, this is temp HP. Is there anything you guys want to say or speak to each other here at the table?
Yeah, absolutely. For the first few minutes, Zayn is going to be chowing down. The mask of his helmet lifted just enough to slip the fork in there to lower the spoon in. But once he's had enough in his system to get his talking brain up again, he will turn to Margot and he will say, "Margot, when we were entering the town, did you see over at the inn there was quite a bit of festivity on the rise?"
Yes, I overheard. It seems like some sort of festivities going on. Heard like music and laughter. Well, it is it is the evening, and it's nice to see with everything going on that people are still making the time to take the time for themselves to enjoy in some frivolities, because just I understand, and just with an impending army that they would be more wary, but it's good to see that there's still some spirit in this town.
Well said. And his hand will come down and hit the table. Very well said. To the point, that I think, and he'll turn to look at everyone. I think we should follow the people of Valaki's example tonight. Our bones may be weary, and our hearts may be heavy, but tonight, let us celebrate our victory. Let us revel with the people that we have worked to help. Let us sing and dance and be merry after this meal. Of course, everyone, you, Victor, and he'll point to him very quickly. Even you, Miss Lydia, if I could say. How long has it been since you had a night of fun?
What about me?
You as well. Was that Huey or Louis?
And they look at each other, and Lydia's looking at him. Harriet and Claudia are like kind of staring daggers at them, and they'll.
It doesn't matter.
they'll
Both
point
of
to
you.
each other.
Both of you. And you, Claudia, Harriet, if I recall, yes? Everyone, please, let music. Margot, do you, the tambourine, I assume you know how to use it.
Yes, if you're asking if I've been trained in musical instruments, then yes, I've been playing for a very long time, many years.
Oh, that is excellent. That is excellent. We already have our first step here for our own merriment. I, myself, may not be the dancer that you are, Margot, but I did learn a few moves in Prohinia. I would be happy to show all of you. Idene, Inariel, Tigran, care to dance? And he'll lift up his arms and give a little, like, sachet with his upper half.
Tigran is going to smirk and say, "Oh, well, what was that? You want to dance with this guy? With this guy, really?" And he's gonna push Anariel straight towards Zayn.
With this guy, this girl, it makes no difference.
I've always wanted to go to a party, and yes, dancing there sounds fun too. I'm in.
Then a party we shall have, just for you, Enariel. Just kidding, not just for you, for everyone. We all have
Should
earned
be
this.
okay though. I wouldn't mind.
Absolutely. Idene, do you know how to dance?
That's a sore topic for her.
Oh shit.
Um, ugh.
Oof, brother, oof.
She'll probably be like at first she might be like a little like you might see like a grimace, but then she'll remember where she is, and she'll say, it's been quite some time for me, but I do enjoy a good dance here and there.
Well, food, dance, beautiful women, a song to go in our hearts. What else are we missing? Anyone? Anyone else? What else does a party need?
Tigran, despite his bad experiences with it, he's going to look towards the kitchen and say, "You know, I see a distinct lack of booze out here. We should fix that, yeah?"
Oh, I was hoping you would say that, my tiny friend. I was hoping you would say that. Bring out the booze, the wine. Empty the basement.
We should of course check that this is fine with the lady and master of the house, no?
Oh, yes, of course. Ahead of myself, of course. Victor and Miss Lydia, of course. Do you want to party?
Well, my son will not be partying tonight. And you'll see Victor gets upset, and she'll say, you can't drink. And he'll say, who made that rule? And she says, I believe you should be of a certain age. And if you're getting this upset over me saying that, then you definitely don't need to drink. So what we will say is, please have at the drinks, because Victor needs none of it, and I don't need any either. I'm sure none of us will miss it. You're gonna hear grumblings come from behind you, from Huey and Louie, as they're like grumbling.
Irene will tap her finger to her chin and she'll say, "Goodness, I'm just so parched for some blue water. Is anyone else parched for blue water?" And she'll kind of like side eye Victor and of course her other companions.
Now that you
Take
mention,
her on.
I have
Go
not
ahead.
had blue water in quite some time.
Anariel's
Tigger.
not familiar with blue water, but she's gonna nod like, that sounds great. I'd love blue. It's a good, yeah.
Yes, some blue water would be an excellent nightcap for the evening.
And
I know.
Victor will go,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, no, that sounds good. I mean, especially if I want to make sure I'm healthy for tomorrow. And
It's very healthy.
Yes, yes.
Great.
Life-giving, they say.
Irene will clap her hands together and she'll say, "I know just the place where there's so much blue water. We should go."
Okay, and then you'll see Victor like just slams the bowl of soup, just lifts it up and slurps it out, wipes his whole face with his whole sleeve of his arm, and then he says, "Okay, well I'm done. Thank you so much, Harriet, Claudia." And then you'll hear Huey and Louie. I farmed it, Huey, Louie. All right, Mom, I'm gonna go. And then Lydia will say, "Be well, take care," and she'll say, "Get back soon and bring me some of that blue water. I would love to try it."
Ron's just gonna be snickering as he leaves.
Yeah,
he's
Irene will bow her head to the help and that prepared the food, and she'll say thank you very much, and she'll bow her head to Lydia as well before shuffling out of the dining room.
Awesome.
Yeah, as everyone's standing, Zayn is still going to be like, he didn't realize that plans were going to be this quick in action, and he had spent so much time talking that there's still so much food on his plate. So as everyone's getting up, he's going to like be trying to get as much of it down the hatch as possible before standing up. And before he leaves, he'll just turn to Huey and Louie and just hold out his hand for a handshake from the both of them, and he'll do like one hand for each of them, but he'll cross his arms over one another as if to shake at the same time. Now don't you two boys be getting into too much trouble while we're gone. Still take care of the house, but we are leaving some of that booze for you. Do not forget that.
Yeah, they'll say, yeah. No, good on you, partner. And
Yeah. See you later. Have a good night. All of you. Huey, Louie, Harriet, Claudia, Lydia. Especially you, Lydia. Have a good night.
Yeah, Margot, as before, like she like gets up from like her seat, like gives like a curtsy like in the direction of Lydia. It's just like, thank you, my lady, again for your hospitality. You and your staff have made us feel most welcome.
Of course, for taking care of my son. You guys have a full right to stay here whenever you would need to. I've never seen him
Thank
this
you.
happy. let you know that. Ever. Even since before the Baron.
I've just met him most recently, but I'm glad that we've managed to put a smile on his face. He was most helpful in our in our struggles before we came here, and your son is quite a talented mage.
I know. Thank you.
Margot like bows her head, like smiles, and just kind of like excuses like herself, like down to the hallway to exit with the rest of everyone.
Yeah, and Nariel had kind of hung back as well and agrees wholeheartedly with Margot's sentiment about Victor being very talented, and yeah, and Nariel adds, he's very special, and you must have done a wonderful job raising him. He's very kind as well. It is a pleasure to know him. So, and thank you so much for having us. All right. Well, bye now. See you later.
Goodbye. And I will go ahead and have us, as you guys are exiting and taking off to the Blue Water Inn, I'm going to go have us take a, we'll say a 12-minute break.
Okay.
Back at
Well,
So back at 50. Got it.
yeah. What a silly dinner. That was so funny. Now,
Good times.
what could this party be missing, Tigran? What could this party be missing?
I was thinking of having a bit of like, with like the soup being like cream based and like have like Margot's kind of go like after the milk. Having chunks of milk is not something she wants to think about again.
Why don't we get Margot a steak instead? Something a little more solid to put down.
She got +1 in arcane, -1 in lactose tolerance.
Yeah, she's just gonna make everyone drink like milk and lemon juice, just like it's just like see how you like it.
God, that was so funny. Do we think that old Vicky boy has drank before?
Yeah, he has, hasn't he?
I
Has
believe
he?
he has drank with us. Yeah,
Oh yes, in the blue water. I do
that boy's a
recall.
man in my books. If you
That's man.
if you befell a hag, you
Yeah.
a man. You a man.
Yeah.
You can drink. That boy,
I
he
agree.
deserves
It's
a drink.
like it's like the fact that you can sign up for the military before being allowed to drink. Like, brother, you just took down a great beast. You can have some alcohol.
Lydia could have gotten down too. She got
I'm
loosened up a little
saying,
bit.
I
mean,
tried.
She
I
could have had a
literally
great.
tried.
She could have had a great time with us.
But I think Lydia needs to unwind a little bit.
She sure do.
Yeah.
That was brilliant, getting us
Yeah,
out of
that
there
was
so
so
Victor can
fucking funny.
party.
That was so funny. Haven't had some blue water in a while. H-chat?
Yo, I heard of that shit. I heard it gets rid of wrinkles and male pattern baldness.
Yeah.
Tigran getting his hair back today.
Tigran had hair? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah. I was thinking this.
And Ariel is fully expecting some blue water. She's looking forward to trying it.
We'll have
I
to
think
get
Tigran
some
should say
beautiful
that in
distilled
character.
water to bring back for Lydia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have any like blue 40 in this universe?
What? Oh shit! Tigran got shape water. It can change water color.
Oh my
Perfect.
gosh.
No
Perfect.
fucking way.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Can it be like the most rich shade of like royal blue? I'm just
Like
imagining
ocean blue.
oh yeah.
Yeah, nice deep cerulean blue.
Yes.
Y'all are
Should we
wrong
stop?
y'all are wrong for laughing at Anario for wanting the plant to get sun. Y'all wrong as fuck for that.
It was just the image of her spending the whole hour dragging that thing 10 feet.
Fair. I could have put more filler in there, but she's just
No,
just having
that's
fun
perfect.
poking at it.
You are aware that the sun doesn't exist in this place, though, right?
Oh yeah, it's behind
That
total
explains why the
cloud coverage
plant's
all the time.
doing bad. Yeah.
Well, it's
I mean, I'm
shit
sure
everywhere we go,
Strahd
right?
fucked with the ozone layer a little bit. There's some more
plant-
rays coming through those fucking clouds.
The plant needs more gray.
And the reason that place looks rummaged through is because Rayfield was in there rummaging through that room.
Yeah.
Are
Damn.
there
Uh,
UV lamps
the-
in Barovia?
The
by any
dreaded
chance?
time will
Are
pass.
there
Ray.
what?
No. I was like, I asked
Are
if
there
there were
UV lamps in
lamps in Barovia. Because I don't know how else any plant's gonna grow. Unfortunately.
What happens if we shine a UV lamp on Strahd himself?
Magic.
Yeah, what if we get an
I thought
artificer? to
that,
build
yeah,
a
but
UV
he's
lamp?
isn't daylight banned too?
Oh, isn't there a daylight? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. So everything
Strahd
just
banned
dying
daylight
in
still
Barovia.
in Barovia.
Is that a
Dang.
daylight ban? You just get daylight at like level 16.
Ooh, or maybe,
What?
or maybe it's a beautiful like. There's like only plants that don't need sunlight to grow, like the moonflower.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So you're the
that'd
only
be
plant
cool.
that I found all the time.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask, like, how do people like grow like crops or anything unless like if they just have like an entirely like mushroom diet or something?
Do potatoes need sunlight? Isn't
Potatoes
that how
do.
the
Potatoes don't
They
even
do
need
need
fucking soil.
Nah, you just throw them in the
They-
earth, wait for them to pop out.
They have
Have you
leaves,
seen that
y'all.
video? Have you seen that video of people that put their like excess potatoes underneath their sink, and they started to notice that they were like coming out of the like disposal?
Like, yeah, like the sprout. Though I
Yeah.
think like when it's like growing, I think it still needs like sunlight because like it needs like the nutrients like from the leaves, I think.
It does, but it wouldn't have green leaves if it didn't need sunlight. You're supposed to pick them after they die back.
Hmm.
Interesting. Only a druid player would know that. I think that's awesome. That's perfect.
Hey.
Maybe can you explain the lore on how crops in Barovia work?
Can you explain the agricultural cycle of Barovia, please?
Yeah. Yeah, give me the ag side.
And can you explain also what that means for the larger economic context of the universe?
Yeah, what's the economic situation in Barovia? How does
And
it work? What
also-
kind of system?
And how does that
How do
play into
herbivores eat?
societal factors?
Tigran
Yeah,
and
like-
Anario going to be the Department of Agriculture for Barovia.
I
Like,
don't know if there are
Hell yeah.
What's the
herbivores.
monetary levers of the government?
Yeah, I got it. So, they grow like corn and wheat.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
All the
Mm.
pumpkins.
All other trade goes through Vistani.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
How about the Vistani?
Yeah, which is why the town
Okay.
was in shambles. But now that the Vistani are trading because Lady Baroness is in charge,
Yeah.
there's more things available to the town now, and subsequently you guys. But this land isn't suited for any sort of new things to be planted with, so you can expect that.
Mm.
Pretty much the biggest export is wheat and corn from this place. And that's all the farms that are on the outskirts that you'll see on the map. If you have the map of Vallaki, you'll see that on the outskirts there's a bunch of farms on the sides. And so it's that. I think it's like tobacco, corn, and wheat. And that's it.
Interesting. Moto, what happens if you use that that druid thing you were talking about to enrich the earth?
So if
Yeah.
Tigran focuses on plant growth in like a specific, I think 100-foot radius, for
Yeah.
8 hours, the plants there will like grow food at like twice the amount that they normally would, and that'll last for a year.
Oh, very cool. I guess that doesn't help with the no sunlight bit, because 2 times 0 is still 0 for things that aren't wheat and tobacco and corn. So I guess these people are finally getting their fruits and veggies now that Lady Walker's in charge.
Yeah, they're not on a gruel diet, I guess.
No. Please, sir, some more gruel. That's how Isaac got so big and strong. He was getting double portions of shitty gruel.
Yeah.
guys hear as you walk down the road in Valaki over to the Blue Water Inn that there is music playing from the inn. You'll then see in front there are several what seems to be like pop-up stores around this like ring around the town center. And then you'll see Lady Wachter standing with some family members, and she is pointing her finger and berating Ern, who is now sitting at the fountain and is smoking a cigarette and nodding his head and seemingly attempting to defend himself from something of which when you begin to walk up and you hear, well, I thought it'd be fine because if they assume that, you know, we're scared, well, then they know they have us on our heels. But if they see we're having music and dance and people selling wares, they're going to assume that maybe we know something they don't. And maybe that'll work. And you'll see that Lady Wachter just says, this is the most ill-advised plan. This is not even advised. This is foolishness. Do you know how much you could be putting this town at risk tonight? And he says, this is the most happy I've seen this town in a long time. And so I will allow them to be that as you put me in charge for the night. And she said, for the night. I'm back now. Shut this all down. And he will nod his head and he'll say, I'll take care of it. Perhaps you'll want to leave and at least save face when I tell them that it was your fault. And you'll see that she gets upset at him. She'll huff. She'll look at him. And she'll say, you just think you're so clever. And he'll, nod his head again. And he'll just stand up and say, maybe just try to enjoy the festivities for a night. You guys did what you needed to do. And soon your daughter will be back. And then eventually you guys all walk by or walk near enough to be able to interrupt if you wanted to. Lady Wachter and him will just kind of like talk to each other, and you know they'll see you with the sides of their eyes if anyone wants to interrupt.
Yeah, Irene would approach the two, and she'd say, goodness, it looked like you guys were having quite a squabble. Everything all right?
Oh, I would I've never heard a woman. And Lady Wachter says, that is actually entirely untrue. You have. And he will then kind of cough the smoke that he had in his lungs. And he'll say business. And she says, thin line, that one. And she will then
That's
say,
crazy.
we're done here. And she will then leave. And she'll say, have this cleaned up by midnight. And she will take off with her family members. Some of the family members will seem to be looking and longing over at the different like stands nearby of people selling, just minor oddities around. And she will then, you'll hear that same whistle kind of pierce through, having heard it before. And you'll say that suddenly these family members seem to like jump up and follow her quickly. Even you'll see Ern sort of like give a little shake, like, you know what I mean? He heard something he doesn't like to hear. And he'll say, well, thank you for bailing me out.
She'll give like a cringe sort of face, like a ooh, ooh, and she'll say, anytime. And she'll look around and in awe of everything, at all the different stands and the music, and she'll say, so this is all you're doing?
Well, some of the folks some of the refugees had some wares that they thought that maybe they could sell, and others were some Vistani who I've attempted to redress a bit in order to sell some more things here. Yeah, this was me. I just wanted the town to breathe a little bit. Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not a common occasion for Lady Wachter to leave the reins to me, and so I thought, well, when's the next time this could happen? Might as well make a mess of it now. At least the one time.
And she'll give a small chuckle, and she'll say, "Well, Ern, it certainly looks like you know how to throw a party." And she'll give him a smile.
He'll say, "You haven't seen it yet. There's, the music's coming in from the Blue Water Inn. This is all above board as much as it could be. There's music there. There's dance around. We're able to procure some wine from the Vistani, to which they're selling. It's several stands nearby, whichever and whatever you would need, knickknacks, paddywhacks, all of those things. You can shop around, look around. Drop my name, you might get, well, no, don't do that. But yeah.
I know better than to do that. But thanks." And she'll turn to her companions and she'll say, "We were actually just on our way for some blue water."
And Blue Water. The Blue Water Inn?
No, not the inn, but blue water. Like, you drink it and it's blue.
Like Margot, gets up to like Anariel's ear. It's like Anariel, when the others were referring to blue water, they were referring to the Blue Water Inn, as not to alert Lady Lydia to where we were truly going.
Okay. Now I get it.
Tigra's gonna say, no, don't lie to her. Come on.
Yes.
Blue Water, this shit's famous around here. I mean, it gets your. I mean, it cures lots of things. Gets the aches out of the bones.
Yes. Here's
Mark-
sobriety, not having a warm feeling in your stomach. Lots of cures. It's a cure-all, they say.
All those sound really good. I do
Yes.
think I would still like some if you know where to get it.
Margot's is giving Zayn and Tigran just the biggest stink face. It's
Zayn
come on.
instantly
Tigran.
walks away like he did nothing.
Tigran will give such a sheet-eating grin and say, "Oh, I'll be right back. I'll get both of you some." And he's gonna run into the inn.
Thank you very much.
Margot's
Irene
just
will-
shaking her head.
Irene will
Zayn is
chuckle
gonna-
and she'll say, "Anariel, there's blue water at the inn. We should get going." And she'll turn back to Ern and she'll say, "Did you want to join us for some drinks?"
Absolutely. In fact, I think I might be able to help with this Blue Water situation. It's a little bit expensive, but I can
No.
definitely...
She'll stop him right there.
Are we sure we want to invite this fucking guy?
She'll say, "There's some ground rules with you coming along with us, Mr. Ern. There must be no speak of any special inventory that you
let's
have.
talk
I
about it
will
over
hear
drinks
nothing
here,
of it."
Renee. He'll put his arm around her. Let's just go. We'll talk about the rules thereafter, but I'm parched now.
Yes, let's have some nice regular wine. Let's see if we have that. You know what? I'm not in the mood for anything super special. And then Margot just grabs Anariel's hand. It's just do you want to dance? Let's go and dance. We can worry about the drinks later.
Oh, yes, I'd love to dance. That sounds wonderful.
And then and then as she's dragging Anariel in, looking back at Irene and Ern, it's just would you care to dance as well?
He said I could stand to dance after a drink or four. How about you all go? I'll catch up.
God, I love this fucking guy. Zaino, catching up to Margot and Anario. Zaino say, "If you two are dancing, I will be on the floor as well. Tigran, join me." Oh wait,
Dance by
he ran
yourself.
off.
Gang some water.
After you get the blue water, come to the dance floor. I have need of you.
Awesome. So everyone's out dancing.
Absolutely.
Great. Yeah, and so let me just explain this to you guys all. There are several different shops nearby. There's two brothers who seem to be arguing about certain portions to pour into a filter in order to make sure a potion works correctly or as intended. They argue a bit about it, and one of them says, "Okay, well, how about I do it this way this time, and this way the other?" And they'll do it. They'll split the. They'll look at the colors and all this stuff. They look near identical, and then they'll grab it. One of them will like kind of almost juggle it, and they'll catch it. And they'll say, "Well, which one is yours?" I don't know. Well, that's the last of that we have. Yeah. Just put it on the shelves with the others, and then they'll line the shelves with the others, and it's just full of these multiple different potions of which you haven't seen before. These potions look very, very interesting. You'll see that you'll have potions here that one looks, a fluorescent purple liquid inside a rectangular bottle marked with 5 different X's. You'll see that there is an intricate brass cylinder that hides this like sort of aquamarine liquid that you can barely see in between the brass. You see that there's like a button on one end that deploys like a needle to inject it. Pops up, and then you'll see him slam it down. Eventually you'll find and see along with it, you'll see flakes of pure gold shimmering in an otherwise dark fluid. Then you'll see in one other clear liquid a chunk of a tentacle. This is a large tentacle. It would make you, you would see that as it kind of suctions itself to the bottle, it seems to vibrate on the table, and every now and then one of the hands behind this like little shack seem to just make sure that all the bottles don't fall over, and then they like flick at the jar, and then the suction cup like releases, and then leaves the rest of these myriad of potions, of what you can tell are hundreds of different potions on one end, and hundreds of different potions on another end, of which some say, "No, I'm pretty sure I had one on this side that was yours. No, that one's mine. You see, this one's an M. Well, I thought that was a W. Why would it be a W?" And they argue, and these two brothers, they are known as Frederick and Zedric, and you'll just see that their names are written, and it'll just be Fred and Zed. There are like little trinkets around, or rather, I would say there's like books as well. Some like art objects. You'll see something of like a little tool creature, and this looks like a Vistani that has been clothed, and you'll see that he has clothed them in what looks like clothes for children. It's very tight. They wear a hat. You'll see he's like hidden all the colors of like their garbs and all that stuff. And they're not sure why. You'll see them talk to each other. Say, "But I thought we could shop here." And he said, they're scared of us still. And they'll talk to each other, but they're just two Vistani folks. You'll see a little mechanical humanoid that waltzes on command, and you'll see them showcasing it to some children nearby. You'll see what looks like a scroll case made of adamantine, little copper caps on both ends. You also see, an ivory bracelet set with jade and emeralds and floral patterns. Again, hundreds of these little objects inside this small shack. Another area will host books. This one looks as though not a lot of people are visiting their shack. These books themselves, there's sort of an ominous vibe coming from these books. Or maybe it's the person whose hands are crossed, whose almost eyes are piercing through this like dark, unlit, sort of like canopy that they have set up for themselves with all the books that they have. But they seem to not even move. And even when you walk in a certain orientation, you would think that they're not looking right at you, but it feels like they're always looking at you. And yeah, so several things there. And beyond that, inside there is folks dancing. You see that there is somebody hosting a drinking competition on one end. They have like a good amount of gold with them. You see that Danica and Erwin are all dancing around, joining the festivities while also pouring these drinks. It looks like they're relieved that they have a little bit of wine to get through this heavy night, but they try to peddle as much beer as they can, or as much ale as they can, and as many wolf steaks as they could, muster up. Even hosting like having the children run around with like these little samplers of the bread and the steak, of which you see there's a couple of folks that just take a little bit too many of these, and the kids try to fight them off and say, that's too many, no. And they'll have to like run back and say, we'll have to cut more up, and but there's a lot of people having fun right now. You guys are all dancing?
Yeah,
Zayn is currently dancing.
All
I'm
right.
dancing, yeah.
Irene's
Yeah.
not dancing. She'll just be a spectator.
Yeah, actually, like Margot, like has like her like you see like Margot just like kind of like she like snaps her fingers, like conjuring like her mage hand, like she like tosses like her tambourine into the air, which like the mage hand and like definitely like catches and like kind of starts like kind of like shake out like a rhythm, kind of matching the general just like tempo of like the rest of the music, and like yeah, just like kind of like starts to like have the mage hand like shake the tambourine as like Margot like starts to like kind of like dance like in time to the music.
Wonderful.
Zayn, on the other hand, does not seem to be dancing to any sort of rhythm or care or beats. His feet are just going up and down on the dance floor, twirling around, cape behind him, arms out to either side, spinning in circles, jumping up and down. No time or rhythm, but boy, he's having a good time.
Everyone else, tell me what you're doing.
Tigron's trying to get water.
Awesome.
Oh,
Perfect.
What color
Yeah.
water? What color?
And Ariel's pretty dexterous, so she's certainly not as wonderful a dancer as Margot, but she's moving her legs. She's tapping and twirling about, just enjoying the happy atmosphere.
What a lineup they probably look like.
Awesome. Tigran's getting water. Irene's minding herself, hanging out, but still there. And awesome. And so, Inariel, Zayn, and Margot are dancing. Go ahead and, as you're dancing, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Uh-oh. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh god, I got a 9. It's over.
Okay, perception. Okay. Let's perceive some shit. Okay.
I got 10.
We're not
That's only a 9 from me.
we got
Ooh.
shit. We're too busy dancing. We're not perceiving shit.
Awesome. As you guys are dancing around, you're just bumping into a few folks like every now and then. This is a crowded bar. Even you bump into the kids who are pushing their stakes through and all. You'll see that one of them sort of like knocks into you, like maybe the hips of one into the hips of the other, and you see that the stakes fall into the ground. He says, we got to do another one. And the brother says, and they're like running back and forth through the kitchen. And, people are like, dancing on these stakes, kicking them over, leaves little bits of it that look like terribly cut. Like they're not cutting with the grain at all on this meat. But it's a stacked house. And so they're dancing around. You have at the front, you see Danica and Erwin are just running right through. And as they get to you, Tigran, they say, Tigran, what would you like?
You're
Tigran.
muted.
Okay. Tigron's like, hey, Danica, just the woman I wanted to see. We have 2 customers here. They're really interested in the Blue Water's famous blue water. and he's just not gonna help himself. He's gonna start cackling. Please, 2 rounds of that shit, would you?
There's water. Well,
Tigron
the issue is that our water has been compromised. It's been some days, and don't worry yourself, we don't really water down any of the wine or ale that we have with it. But there was a body found in it a while back, and so since that time,
Who did that?
in the well, there was a body found in the well. And it got bloated. It was gruesome, but the wonderful thing is that I think we might have maybe a mage in town. We're now pulling some money up together in order to cleanse the water.
Huh. Tigron will raise a brow and say, "Wait, really? Wait, did I drink from that shit?"
No. It had been days. And do you feel okay?
I guess I felt just fine until I heard of this, so maybe...
Well, then you're fine. Perhaps you got to it before. Moments before. Maybe. But you're fine. It had been days.
Well,
but there's no water right now. It's just ale, and it's just wine. Sorry. But what about that kind of blue water? You drink enough of one, you know, perhaps you can trick them into thinking it's blue. I don't know. Or perhaps you can see that mage. Maybe they could turn water blue for you, or give you something that looks blue and tastes like water.
A mage? You know what? Fuck it. I'll try my luck. Where is he?
Well, he should be off around the town square. I think he's performing tricks for the children. Did you see him?
I saw lots of things going on. Wasn't really looking for a mage, but I guess I will now. All right, I'll catch up with you, I guess.
Okay then. And perfect. And so with that, you guys will see Irene. You'll see that there's a man drinking in the corner, and you see that there's several folks like slumped by him, and he's just sitting in this chair. And you see that there is like a stash of gold just sitting on top of this table. And you'll see that there's like 2 shot glasses. You'll see he seems to clean one and puts it on the other side. And it almost looks like he's waiting for a competitor to come and outdrink him. If you want to do anything with that. Otherwise, is there anything else you wanted to do than stand around the sides?
No, that's actually perfect for her. She definitely needs some drinks if she's to truly be able to relax and partake in festivities. So, yeah, she'll go over to this drinking gentleman and she'll say, are you gonna do anything with that other shot glass, or?
Girl, you don't want this wine. This will put you on your ass.
She'll like sit down. She'll say, that sounds perfect.
All right, this here's a personal stash. And he'll bring out a big old jug. It'll slam it on the table.
Oh, brother. Okay.
He'll say, this here's moon wine. Have you heard of it?
Moon wine. And her eyes will get all big. You know, fan of Celestials and all that good stuff. No, I've never heard of it before. What is it?
Well, this here's wine that's been fermented in the light of the moon.
Yeah, she'll like lean in even more, and her ears will almost wiggle with excitement. She is just absolutely titillated by that.
And it's the same wine that's put these poor souls to rest. Now, don't worry, they're not dead, but, well, they're gonna wish they were in the morning. Now, I fancy myself a competitor. I like to drink. and I like to drink hard. And I'm looking for someone that might beat me, might make it all worth it. You see, I'm old.
How many have you had tonight?
A lot. But I see it wears off me. I burn it off. It's easy. He says, and I'm starting to sober up. So what say you and old Joe get this on cracking? But I'm gonna need a buy-in for you. Because you can't just drink this wine for free.
Of course. How much?
And if you win, well, you can take whatever's left on the table.
A deal I simply can't refuse.
Alright. Well, that's a 50 gold buy-in. You see on the
Jesus,
table,
Joe.
you'll see on the table is like at least about 250, if not 300 gold.
She'll kind of purse her lips together and she'll say, "Old Joe, you drive a hard bargain." And then she'll slam 50 gold doubloons on the counter table thing.
Shee!
Awesome.
We got a good one here. Alright. You'll pop it open and it'll almost be caustic to your nose. Just the feeling almost burns your nose as that aroma comes out. He goes, "You feel that? Hmm?"
She'll try to psych him out a little bit. She'll say, "You know, I'm over 300 years old. I don't know if you've ever played drinking games with an elf before." And she'll, like, give him the eyes.
No, but I've outdrank dwarves. I've outdrank what I thought was a werewolf at a time. And, I think an elf I can handle. I mean, come on.
We'll see about that.
This is moon wine. It's not your fancy smashy delicacies that you have over there, stomped by the finest of feet. No, this is earned.
Beautiful. Okay, yeah, she'll take her glass and she'll say,
Well, let me pour my
Celeste.
elder. And he'll grab it and he'll pour you a shot.
"Oh, okay."
So this is what it's going to be.
Can
This is what
sorry.
it's going to be. So above table, this is going to be Constitution saving throws that get
Ooh.
increasingly harder. And if you beat enough of them, then you'll be good. All right. Then you'll be good and you'll win.
Can she use guidance on herself for this?
Yeah. Would you allow me to cast a enhance ability on her? But I'm probably busy dancing.
We'll
say this.
I wanted to ask if. Go ahead. Sorry.
If you guys want to do something, I'll have you roll to see if you even see her doing this. How about that? And then if you guys beat that roll,
cool.
then I can let you do the other thing. Sound good?
Okay, awesome. Yeah,
I-
sounds good.
I just wanted Anariel to come cheer her on. I
That's
just wanted
fine.
her to see what was going
That'll
on. Just. Huh?
Yeah, that'll work.
Do I have to roll for that?
No, you're good.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Now, you want to cast a spell on her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have you roll. We're gonna have you roll a perception check, and you just have to beat 12 in order to see her.
Okay, perception check. Okay, got it. Fine. Okay, yeah, that is 19 plus 3, that's a 22.
Perfect. You see her. You put together, and you see there's several folks that are slumped, like sleeping damn near on top of each other. A bunch of gold on the table, and Irene is looking proper, sitting down with this guy against this guy who has like he's his whole like his shoulders are the width of the table, and he has that big old bottle, and he's pouring her a glass, and you just put together that this is for sure going to be a contest of sorts, or a bargain or a bet.
Okay, yeah, so I would like to cast, yeah, so before, like, I see, like, before I see, Irene, it's just like, walk up, it's just like, oh, so looks like we have some sort of, drinking competition here.
That's right, I'm gonna show this old geezer the what for.
Ain't much of a competition, girl. You know, it's a wash as far as I'm concerned. This one's just for me, and he's gonna drink some of the. He's just gonna drink some from the bottle. Like he'll flip it over like they do the wine in Italy, and he'll like
Ew.
he'll like lift it up with his shoulder and just let it waterfall into his mouth and put it down. Almost no
Okay,
drop
is it-
missed.
I'm imagining that he makes this shit in his shed. Like this is some moonshine type shit.
Yeah.
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 hell
Yeah, and yeah, like Margot just kind of like pats Irene on the back. It's just like, well, I wish you luck. Yeah, I wish you luck on your competition. And yeah, she cast enhance ability, specifically Bear's endurance. Target has advantage on Constitution checks. You also gain 2d6 temporary hit points. So I guess I can just roll that for you. And if it's higher than the 8, then I guess you can have that. Okay.
You the goat. You the goat, Abby.
Damn, roll two 1s. Never mind. So I guess you can keep the 8 temp HP. But yeah, you have advantage on Constitution checks for 1 hour.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
That
Okay.
includes
And Ariel's-
saving
You would
throws, right?
take.
Oop, go ahead.
Does that include saving throws?
It just says Constitution checks.
Damn it.
Constitution checks are uncommon. No skills apply to Constitution checks because the endurance is largely passive. Constitution check is pretty much what I'm doing. Like, are you holding your breath? Blah blah. Go to sleep. Survive with food or water. Quaff an entire stein of ale in one go.
Hey, that sounds like what we're doing.
Hey.
Ale mentioned. We're in.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Constitution check. I'm gonna let it work for this thing. I just need to make sure that the saving throws is. Can you, or do you mind doing that homework and just see if like enhance ability affects saving throws?
Yeah.
Just on the back. And I'm gonna let it work for our current thing that we're doing right now, but I just want to make sure I account for that for combat and stuff like that. Cool.
Yeah, let me see.
Okay, you're good. You can just do that and you can message me on the side. Perfect.
Well,
Your name.
hmm.
So you're gonna have advantage on your Constitution saving throws. They're gonna get
Oh.
increasingly harder to beat. Okay, as you're drinking the
Okay.
shots.
Okay.
And so first off, you got to beat a 5. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll your Constitution saving throws.
Okay, so before she takes it back, she's going to say, Celestian Lord of Stars, protect me. And she'll take it back. And that's a Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yep.
Okay, first one. I don't know why that's not rolling.
It's a natural
Um,
20.
Wow, okay.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure why I'm not seeing my roll.
I don't see it either. Did you?
I
roll
saw it.
close to the
Rolling
DM?
to everyone.
I saw the roll and it was it was a 20.
That's
Interesting.
crazy. I cannot see it on my screen, so you guys are just gonna.
Yeah, it's nowhere on mine.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Did you refresh your screen?
Let me
Oh,
try.
yeah. I just
Okay.
refreshed mine too, and still nothing.
All right. So first one was a natural 20. That's awesome.
Awesome. Perfect. You already have advantage, so that's probably what I would have given you for the natural 20. You'll see with a nat 20, as you throw back the shot and you slam it down, what you'll notice is that there's like a little bag of gold off on the side that like fell off the table, and you'll see that there's actually another 200 gold that can be added to the pot.
Oh. Sorry, I'm a little slow right now. Does that mean that it would cost me more?
No.
Like
no.
if I
It's like-
lose?
it's
It's
like
just
it's like you know how I told you it's about 300 gold on the table.
yeah.
Now it's 500 gold on the table if you win this.
Ooh, okay, got it. Okay.
You see it on the thing.
Cool.
He takes a look at it and he says, "Ah, that fell out. Let me grab that." And his foot just like kind of, damn near stomps on the floor, and that bag of gold gets on top of his foot, and then he flicks it up in the air. He goes, "There we go," and it just lands on the table. Looks like you bought in cheap. Oh well. And he'll pour you another shot. That one you feel in your throat first. That one burns your throat a little bit. Don't you feel that?
Feel it, old Joe. I feel it burning.
All right. Go ahead. See where this one hits you. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll again.
Okay. Celestian Lord of Stars, you know what to do. Takes it back.
Fucking natural 20 again?
Yo!
Holy shit, let's go.
What the?
Holy!
All right. Cool. You slam it
That's
down, and then his other foot kicks another bag of gold, and he goes, "Ah, damn, it's just falling all over here." And he'll place it on the table. 700 gold.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Fucking hell.
Keep it locked in, player. Keep it locked in.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Another 20.
Another. Now you gotta beat a 15.
Oh, fuck.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
All right.
Another nat
ahead.
20.
Another net 20 for us.
Chris.
Wait, are you fucking around?
She'll be like,
No, she didn't get it.
She'll be
another
like-
20.
Holy shit.
Celestia, you know.
That one's in your stomach.
Oh!
I'm gonna just take that.
You have advantage though. You might as well roll to see if you get that 20.
Alright.
All right, cool.
Please be another net
So
20.
you got a 16. All right, here's the last shot. Now you're pretty gone here. You
Pretty
got to
turned
beat a
up.
20.
Holy
Oh,
what?
no.
Shut up. No way.
Roll us an 18.
Okay.
Roll us an 18, player. Roll us an 18.
Stop,
What's
stop,
your-
stop,
what's
stop.
your NA? What's
Do we
your NA
have guidance?
modifier
Does
on
anyone
his
have
save?
Okay.
guidance?
You
It's
see
plus
him.
2.
You see him, and he's like.
You have advantage.
You see him, and he's starting to go. He said, "Damn, I think it's getting to me." Woo! Woo!
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
All right, come on, girl.
You got it.
Yeah, she'll nod enthusiastically and she'll say, "Yeah,
God.
He'll be like,
first roll, here we go."
you got it, and I'm gonna give you one of my bardics, so that's an extra D8.
Oh my god, that's
Let's
awesome.
go.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
okay.
That's awesome. Oh! And
Oh,
then,
come on.
Even with a one, that's in.
It's a D8,
That's
yeah.
in.
Yeah. Even,
Yes.
Even if you roll a
Yeah.
1 on the bardic inspiration, you would you would win. And so
Oh
you,
my.
you put down the
Let's
you put down the
go.
booze,
Let's
and as
go.
you slam down the shot, the head
Yes.
the head of old Joe says, "Finally, a success." And then his head slams on the shot glass and like crushes it on his forehead. But you can tell there's no damage that's gonna happen to old Joe's forehead. There's that jug of moon wine sits there, and you are good to go. Given all the nat 20s you made in your Constitution saving throws, you are still drunk, but you are good, and you have won 700 gold.
Holy
Holy.
fuck.
Let's fucking
Yeah,
go.
she's gonna
Let's
pop
Insane.
up from her seat and like her hips are gonna probably like rattle the table on her way up because she's just very fucking disoriented and she's gonna be like, "Alright, alright," and then she's gonna be like, "Thank you, Lord, I'm so sorry." And then she'll like gather up all of her spoils and like And then she'll like turn to her
900
comrades and she'll be
percent.
like, look at all the stuff I got for us, guys. Look at it.
Yeah, and Ariel had twirled over near the start of the drinking game to cheer Irene on, and she's jumping for joy on behalf of Irene now. And yeah, just kind of pumping her arms like, good job! Oh my god, you drank so much! That was great!
I drank so much moon wine.
You
Yeah.
did? How did it taste?
Bad.
Oh. Well, at least you have all this money.
So very drunk is good.
I can't believe we won all of this. I can't believe we've won all of this.
Aaron, get the fuck out of here!
Irene! And he's gonna like go
Yeah.
underneath. He's gonna go underneath her legs and lift her on his shoulders. And he just goes, Irene!
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not even gonna process that he's trying to get in on that gold. She's just gonna be like, yeah, and then
We
just be
did
like,
it! We beat
"Hurrah!"
old Joe!
I can't believe you and I did that.
I'm in love, I think. Irene!
And Ariel's gonna follow closely behind wherever Ern is going because she doesn't want to leave Irene alone when she's clearly pretty intoxicated.
Aw, what a good friend.
And so yeah, he's just gonna be like touring around talking about old Joe and all that stuff. And while Irene takes that, so go ahead and give yourself 700 gold. And then we're gonna take another break. This one's gonna be another 12-minute break, so we'll be back at 45.
Oh,
Sweet.
Oh, that was fucking awesome. That was
now everybody gets
Holy
armed
shit.
crossbows.
Yeah.
Dude,
Holy.
I
doing
can't
that
believe
20s
we
is
won that
crazy
money.
work.
I can't believe we all won that money. That's all.
That was crazy work. That was crazy work.
Oh,
with the guidance plus the benefit, and honestly, you were rolling so hot. The benefit only came in like one time, I think. The bear's endurance. Good lord, what hot rolls!
Yeah.
That was good. That felt good.
She getting at least 4 armed crossbows now.
Yep. Yeah. How many upgrades is that for Zane's?
She's gonna get herself something pretty with that money, let me tell you what.
beautiful.
That's
She's gonna get herself a Switch 2 with that money.
yes. Yes. I think this is the first happy thing that's happened in this whole Curse of Strahd campaign. This one session.
It's a good night. It's a good night.
Yep. A night they wished would never end.
Mhm.
Type shit.
The night was waiting just for Abby and I to show up clearly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've been saying this.
Sure he is.
Yep.
I am shivering hiding out in this car right now, but I'm having a wonderful time.
What? What is happening?
Where are you, Charlie?
What the fuck?
Are you good?
Yeah, remember I had to hide from the in-laws.
Oh.
That's right.
Fuck.
It's working out great.
Fuck! I forgot to get pregnant.
Jesse,
from
you're
phone call.
you're scaring everyone. They don't understand the setup at the cabin.
My bad.
Listen, she out there in the woodlands, okay? She's a woodsy
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
This is like Amish country type shit.
I had
This
to
is like-
earn that potato knowledge.
That's
yeah.
right. This is like some Mormon type shit, okay?
Uh-oh.
So-
I don't, not for me, personally, but okay.
Girlie's Ethernet cables made out of tomato vines and shit.
That's right. That's it. That's it.
Oh yeah.
She from the Feywild IRL, actually.
Yeah.
No, actually.
Hell yeah.
Say it like that.
Yeah, Fabian, you about to drop some shit. You're like, things are a little
I-
too awesome.
You guys, I took that really sincerely. I think he's just happy for us.
Hmm?
No.
I've been saying this. I've literally been saying this.
And be like, oh, how nice things are going. Like, what do you think they're gonna think?
You think Rahadin's gonna show up and be like, "Hey guys, can I party too?"
Oh, it gets mentioned one time, suddenly all the villains are coming out.
Gotta
Trying to
challenge
shake
him
the
to a drinking game next.
Take the tambourine to the tune of the Souls of the Damned.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, just wait. Just wait till we hear the screams start to slowly.
Just wait
come
till
up
we
the
hear
volume.
the beat drop.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Everything you say just scares me, bro.
He did say all will be well. Was he wrong?
Yeah, but he also said like shit might come up. So I'm just. There's a reason I kept that arm crossbow on me. Let's just say that much.
I mean, he did just allow Irene to win 700 gold. That's
What do you mean
crazy.
allow? What do you mean allow?
Oh, he didn't
She-
allow. I
You
earned
worked
that.
for that shit.
Me and Abby, we earned that.
Yeah.
Listen, only
It's
shit
true.
that's coming up is the fucking moon wine straight out of Irene again.
I
Oh.
didn't realize until a while later that moonwine was moonshine. That's fucking
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I mean,
didn't-
Well, now I just realized.
I mean, I guess Fabi was very gracious in allowing getting advantage on Constitution checks. So I guess even though we didn't really ended up needing it, but yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Irine's just been. Irine's just
Yeah,
been locked
Kept
the
up in
hell
the money.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the only thing that
So much
really helped
gold to
really
it.
was like the bardic at the end.
Yeah, Bardic clutched it up.
Oh,
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
let's go. Fucking Celestia or whatever her name was. She heard that.
Celestian.
I'm
Crossbow
gonna get something.
upgrades.
I'm gonna get something pretty. She wants something
Aw.
pretty.
A new
Yeah,
necklace.
What are you gonna get with our gold?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
She gonna get a pretty new dress. and
I
she's
might
gonna
get a
be
pretty
cute
new
on the wear for
dress.
fun.
I might get a pretty new dress. I don't know.
Ooh.
I mean, you win 700 gold that drunk, you're gonna do dumb shit with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And you
Yeah.
know, Irene, she already just doing shit. So I mean, it's kind of a recipe for disaster.
We gotta hire an accountant out here. It's just like when you win the lottery.
We
Yeah.
need a tax advisor and a fucking just a general fucking investments.
Just let
Yeah,
Ern. hold
Ern
on.
would be happy to account.
Just let Ern hold on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Get
would trust
Vic
Nario
to
with
do it.
all of
He's
my
really
money.
good at math and shit.
And Ario's gonna start burying the money. So gross.
Yeah.
Ern is like sugar mommy.
Yep.
Sugar.
Yeah. Like, I can't believe we won
You
this money.
you
God, I
outdrank,
love
you outdrank old Joe. He's like, I'm in love.
it.
Wow.
Dude,
That's
I
all
love
it took.
Ern.
That's crazy. That's all it
I
took.
love it. Listen, a drunk sees you outdrink the drinker himself. Of course you're gonna fall in love.
John Drinker himself.
Yeah.
We on merriment. Yo, I can get a Lucid electric car for $680 a month.
Oh boy, fun.
Tap in on that one.
Yeah, that's a very, very solid investment.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to sign up for this Curse of Strahd game because this person said I'm gonna run this game and I'm doing it. He goes like I usually do professional games, so I have to pay for my games, and I really wanted to like join it to play one session and be like, what is the whole pain of the end like? How hard is this guys going? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Should I be charging?
Yeah.
Now you see, I dressed up as that boy Strahd. I put on my best Strahd voice. It's gonna be like 50 an hour. 60 if y'all want it weird.
Weird.
If y'all want it weird. That's awesome.
They do like usually it's like I've seen $25 a session.
Mm.
25 a seshi? Jesus.
That's not that bad. That's like what? A pizza?
I mean, that's not how much it is like at like game shops and stuff. Like about like 25 like for a session.
That's very interesting. I've never done it at a game shop. Or at least where it was like paid DMing.
Yeah, because like before like I joined Saltmarsh, because that was like my first like campaign. Like I occasionally like whenever like there was like kind of like D&D like one shot nights like at like a local game store, like I would go and like usually those were about like 25 per person.
That's cool. Man, I need to look into that. I say as if I don't have 3 games a fucking week. What am I talking about?
Really
You know what I
more
need?
D&D in
More
my life.
D&D. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I need help. Actually, I don't need help. I need more D&D.
I don't need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it.
Throughout this whole fun time, I I keep refreshing Owlbear just in case something starts happening.
I keep
Oh, don't
muting
worry.
and unmuting Kenku just so in case there's screaming that starts happening.
Yeah. If we all just mute Kenku, we can just ignore it.
Yeah,
Ignore
it
the
doesn't exist if we don't hear it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you poor guys.
What's that?
You poor guys. It's just like, you know what I mean? You guys are traumatized.
Yeah. People going real quiet when Kinku changes up.
Yeah. Kenku, you just keep being jolly and merry tonight, and we're not gonna have no problems. Oh, aren't we back on at 45, or did we say 50?
50.
50. I'm gonna get a drink then.
Do you feel better after drinking some water?
Yeah, actually, I really do.
That's good.
Oh no. I just gotta sleep with like some sort of noise that drowns out the other shit. I've just been having a problem with like, for all of you guys, I've been having a problem with like my mind being like super active at night. And, it's like fucking with me. It's like non-intelligible things, you know, or thoughts. They're not like really like consistent or like, you know what I mean, have a through line. It's just so many just weird thoughts. Like, I don't know, and I haven't been able to sleep.
I was doing
Do you
that
have a
couple
good sleep
months ago.
hygiene routine?
What happened?
Sorry, that happened to you a couple months ago, Yoon?
Oh yeah, no, that was me a couple months ago. But yeah, it fucking sucks. Blue light is a huge problem, like TV before bed and stuff. Huge problem for like overactive imaginations and intrusive thoughts, especially before bed and stuff. And yeah, it sucks though. It's really tough to kick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I've
is why
noticed
I
a
recommend-
difference. Yeah, using the blue light filter on my phone.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
the
I have
same
blue
thing.
light glasses as well. My frames, I make sure to get
Yeah.
like the
Nice.
blue light frames.
Yeah. I have my blue light on my phone at like permanent max strength all the time.
Me too.
I actually had to stop looking at like color comparisons for commissions that I was getting on my phone, because I'd be like, oh, this looks super cool. Send it to like my Discord on my my laptop, and then I'd see it and I'd be like, holy shit, this fucking sucks with like real colors. This is terrible.
My sister is a hairdresser, and I forgot that I had the blue light filter on a couple of months ago. I was sending her all these inspiration images for my hair. I didn't realize that they were all like black. I thought they were shades of brown.
Oh,
But she was willing to do it for me, but then she talked it over with me, and I corrected.
I just found out I forgot to turn off or I forgot to re-enable my nightlight mode. There was another day me and Ab were talking about it, and it was, yeah, that's so funny. We were talking about it, and then I had turned it off just to see what it looked like. I guess I got busy. Yeah, so I guess I had it off, and last night I wasn't on the phone, and yeah, that was fucking with me.
yeah, that's probably it.
I
Yeah,
turned
I just
mine
have the
off on my
perma on.
Yeah, it's necessary at this point. It looks weird with it not on.
Yeah, one time it was like acting up like on my work computer, and like I swear like trying to stare at an Excel spreadsheet with it like with this like the blinding like bluish like cold light. It's just like I felt like I had like a migraine coming on. I was just like, why do I feel so bad?
That's how it is when I like restart my phone and it doesn't kick on the blue light for a second. And my screen on the back of my phone is like a snowy field on the lock screen, so it's like extra fucking piercing.
Do you have an Android as well?
I do.
Yeah, mine also takes a while to kick back on when it's turning
Yeah.
back on.
Yeah, like this is like literally me. And it's like
Alright, we all back?
Yeah.
back.
Maybe.
I'm just kidding. We're back in the tavern.
I was about to say, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I was going to say not the change, not the music change.
All right. So in the tavern, so we got Ern, parading around with Irene. Inario is following them around, making sure she doesn't follow. Ern doesn't really care how he's whipping her back and forth, but somehow he's like, let me keep her up. Maybe Inario, maybe you're helping with that or not. Kind of keep her spine to line.
She would help.
Yeah. You give me another perception check.
Who?
Inario.
That'd be 22.
Awesome. You see that this kid's about to walk into you with a plate of steaks all cut up, and he goes, no! And then you dodge it last second. He goes, oh, thank God. And then he gets to move around and give out these samples. Awesome.
Can Inario take a sample?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, she's gonna take a little steak sample as he's, as the near miss occurs and they cross paths.
And you take a bite out of it. It's yummy. It's a steak. You'll see that it's yummy, but do you like rare? Does Inario like rare?
That sounds pretty wild. I think so.
Likes it alive. She likes it alive.
Yeah, you like it. It's undercooked for some people, but it's yummy as hell. So he takes a bite at it, or you take one. He says, wolf steaks. We sell them at the front counter, and then moves off. And then
can she grab a second one for Irene as well, because she kind of feels like Irene needs something more in her stomach.
Oh yeah, absolutely, sure.
Okay.
2 pounds of moon wine.
And then you'll grab the second one, and he'll be like, "All right, but that's the last one. You can only have one, really." And then takes off.
Okay.
And
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, good. So you take it for Irene. Just around the table, we got. I believe you messaged me, Chris. You said you wanted your character to do what?
Yes, I want to have Zayn doing some arm wrestling in the corner.
Okay, right on. And so he's just taking on competitors that want to come up and try to arm wrestle him out.
Yeah, he'll give over top the music for just a second. He'll give an announcement. If there's any men or woman in this bar brave enough to think they can take on me in arm wrestling, come to this table and put your gold down.
Awesome. Great. So let's go ahead now. I'm going to ask you to give. Do you want to do intimidation or you want to do persuasion?
Can I do performance with my new shiny +2?
Yeah. I'll buy that. Yeah, sure.
Fuck yeah. That's a 10.
Awesome. With the 10, you're gonna get maybe like 2 visitors over to your table, and with that, you'll sit in front of one of them. He has one eye and one arm, and he sits down at the table. He goes, "Name's Lucky," and he spits in his hand and he puts it on his elbow onto the table. He says, "Let's do it," and then he'll put 25 gold on the table.
Zion's gonna pull his gauntlet off, so that it's just his flesh showing, and he's gonna clap their hands together and knock his elbow into the wood. Your name is going to be mine tonight. It's going to be me who is lucky. If you did not understand because you are drunk.
What does Zion's flesh look like?
Flesh check.
Good question. What does Zion's flesh look like? It's a little dark. He's a tan boy. Well taken care of. A little, rough from his years with the swords and their various weapons, but well taken care of otherwise.
He's tan.
He's tan. What's up with that?
All right. And so we'll go ahead and roll. You're gonna be rolling we're gonna be rolling like flat strength. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
You want some enhanceability? Are you good?
I mean, I would love some enhanceability, just off rip, if you aren't too busy. But I got this chump.
And Ariel, are you
Okay,
busy?
cool.
Like, what are you doing?
Oh, I was.
Sorry, not an Ariel. Margot. What is Margot doing?
I think like after like Margot's like helping Irene with the drinking contest, like I think like Margot just kind of like like goes like back into like kind of like the center of like the dance floor or like dancing, and then just like just kind of like presumes it's like kind of like putting on like a little like performance like for the people attending.
Awesome.
Fuck
Perfect. Great.
And this is athletics or straight up strength?
Are you giving him
25?
Okay.
I'll give Zayn a bardic inspiration as well, so you can add a D8 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Fuck yeah! Thanks very much. All right, let's have it.
Awesome. Yeah. No, you'll slam Lucky's hand down, and he'll say, "I wasn't even ready." And then he'll get up.
Go on then.
He'll take he'll
pull out another 25. Come on, win your money back. You have one arm. Show me its strength.
He goes, "No." And he'll get up. And he says, "This guy's what is it? This guy's hustling." And he'll knock arms with he'll knock arm with the other person that is lining up, and he'll sit down. And he says, "Name's Yogo."
Well, it is very nice to meet you. My name is Zayn of Prohinia, and it seems I have a nice pot of 50 gold coins ready for your taking. Should you have the... And he'll, like, pump his fist up.
Did you reach and put out your gold on the table?
Yeah, he just won the 25 from the other guy, yeah?
Yeah, so he won 25.
And so he just has the 50 now, both 25s.
For sure. So when you originally reached into your pocket, perfect. Yeah, you reach in your pocket. Give me a perception check.
Uh-oh. Perception. That's a 5-er.
That's a 5. Awesome, cool. You had pulled out the 25 gold at that time, and so now you have 50 gold on the table. And this man's about to wrestle you. He puts another 25, and he says, "Let's see what you do." And he'll clasp his hands around yours. You feel that he has a good amount of strength to him. All right. We'll roll again.
Here goes. Oh, uh-oh. I'm going to add my bardic inspiration to that old boy. Did I get the enhanceability? I forget. Or was it just the bardic?
It was
you
just
did-
the Bardic.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that's gonna be a high roll on the Bardic. 9 plus 7. That's gonna be a 16 for Molzain.
This guy got a 29.
Oh my!
Holy shit! Man, that flips you over the table.
Holy shit! I think Zayn just got slammed through the
The other
table.
guy was +5. This guy was +10. As you he'll say, "Good show, boy," and he'll grab the gold, and he'll say, "Do you want to win your money back?"
Did I just fight Kratos above table? Holy shit! Yeah, Zayn. What happened when he beat him? Did he like how did he destroy me?
Yeah, it seemed like he felt your strength, and he looks like he just took a deep breath in, and then breathed out as he just kind of cranked your arm all the way down, and the whole way he was
Good.
breathing through.
I have to try again. I fear I have to try again. Zayn is you can see him like shaking his arm out and like looking at it as if there was like a malfunction, and he'll say he'll say no, I am ready for another. I simply was not ready. You are a powerful man.
Buy in 75.
75, and he'll think about it for a second, and he'll fuck it. You can't take it with you. He'll put it down. He'll put down 75.
He'll reach in for 75, and as he looks for all the gold in his pocket, he'll notice that he is 100 gold short.
Ooh, what?
And
Hold on,
you'll
let me-
think to yourself, and you'll think about how you bumped shoulders, or you bumped waist, or you did whatever, and you'll think about, well, surely no one just reached in, so no one has done this, and you'll think, well, you just got pickpocketed.
Oh, no shit. I'm wondering, above table, I'm wondering if it was the kids? Because they bumped into him a second ago?
So you'll have a total.
Interesting.
So you have 100 gold missing. You did 25 out, so you would have had 70. So 70 minus 25, and then you have.
Yeah, I'm at
that amount.
45 now.
Yeah, 45.
Yep. Zayn's gonna like look into his pocket, look up at the guy, look down in his pocket again, look up at the guy, and he'll say, "Somebody has taken my gold straight from my pocket."
Very well. Well, peace be with you, friend. You will be strong one day. And he'll get up and walk away, and out the door. Do you want to give a perception check to see if you can see anybody in the crowd that looks suspicious?
Yeah, let me perceive these thieves. Oh my god. 19. Or
Awesome.
20. Natural 19.
Awesome. So you get a 19, and so with that you take a look, and you look into the crowd, and you're looking for anybody around who looks mischievous, anyone, and you see two shorter, cloaked individuals walking around the bar while people are dancing. And you see that one's moving, and one's moving, the other one's kind of bumping into the other, and every time it's right when the steak boys are walking through with their steaks, and he's knocking into them, and they're taking some stuff. You'll see that this person just recently took a, oh no, nothing. That's it. They'll have taken they'll have reached into somebody's pocket and put it into theirs. The boys almost spill their steak again. They go, God, why is this happening tonight? And then and you see two of these people just moving around the bar.
Yeah, where are they headed to? Are they headed into the corner?
They're sort of just moving around with each other. It seems like one's grabbing it, and the other one's grabbing it from them. And so they're kind of working as a team member.
They're making rounds.
Yeah.
Almost. Okay, he's gonna try and if he can get him into a corner area, more so away from other people, as they're kind of turning the the edge there, he's gonna try and get in front of him and like put his hand out to stop him.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, perfect. And so you put your hand in front of one of them. They'll stop, and then they'll look up at you, and you'll see in the eyes is you'll see like a little halfling. Just a small, short little halfling looking up at you, and they'll say, "Excuse me." And then
Do they have hoods
try
on?
to duck under your head, huh?
Do they have hoods on?
Yeah, they have hoods on.
Yeah, Zayn is gonna take one of their hoods off if he can, and just like hold the hood behind them, and he's gonna lean down. He's gonna say, "I don't mean to pry, but I believe you have something that belongs to me. Many somethings that belong to me. I would like them back."
Oh, okay. Oh, well, what was it?
I think you know what it was.
Okay, all right. He reaches into his bag and then he pulls out like what looks like a little eggshell, and he then crushes it, and then you see there's like mixtures of like a particle of like sand and like shiny things in his hand that pop out from this egg,
Is he gonna
and he
fucking
just
smoke
blows
screen me?
and he blows it in your eyes. Give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can make from if you can survive being blinded here.
Yeah. I am still holding on to this cloak though.
Sounds good.
13.
Sounds good. The 13, you were going to fail. You get blinded, and then from that moment, you see a couple other people cough. You're blinded, and you're still holding on to the cloak.
Yeah.
And then, as you clear your eyes, you guys see Zayn sort of coughing to himself. I assume, like, trying to, like, I don't know how
like
you try to
clears the
fix your
mask.
eyes. Yeah. Anybody looking at him just sees him holding a cloak, a small hoodie of sorts. But it's completely empty.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so, Zayn, is there anything else you'd like to do after you recover? From
Oh,
it takes about
yes.
a minute. It takes
Did-
about a minute for you to clear your eyes out.
Sure. Did he get a look at this individual?
Yeah, like you
Like,
saw the eyes and
like
the
a look
nose
in
and
the
all that stuff.
face?
It just made sense that they were a halfling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
Interesting. A minute to clear. He's got the cloak. That means one of them has a cloak and one of them doesn't. Oh fuck! I want to go on a chase for these dumbasses so bad.
Is
he just-
Anariel close enough to see what's going on?
Anario's busy with Irene and
Huh?
and them.
Yeah.
And Anario's busy with Irene and company.
All right.
We have Margot dancing around. Margot, you could go ahead and roll a perception to see if you would have seen that.
Yeah, let me just roll perception. Perception. That'd be a 17.
Yeah, on a 17, you would see that you would hear the eyes of you would hear the ows and the o's of whatever blew into Zayn's mask, and you'll see like a small little creature kind of like hobbling away, not hobbling away, but kind of like walking away in like a quick manner. You see around them they have like a bunch of little belts with like little bags of different things on them, and they're like sort of walking by and they say, "Good day, ma'am," and then they're walking like straight out the door.
Yeah, I would like to yeah, as like the ones that are like out the like as they're running out the door, like yeah, you know what? I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on one of them.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Sure.
And it's a DC 14 wisdom save.
I mean, that's so awesome. You're my goat.
All right. Hold on. Is it what kind of DC?
DC 14 wisdom save.
Awesome. You'll see that one with the bag just starts to laugh and like keel over, and he's just laughing and laughing and laughing. And then you'll see another one kind of pull up next to him, just something small and short like him, walks up to him, and he is holding a cloak over himself too. It just kind of like wraps around his neck, and he has his hands. He's like, "What are you doing? Get up! Let's go! We're made! We're made! Come on!"
And then yeah, I think yeah, like Margot like go up to like the two halflings. It's just like, my friend over there. I believe you may have blown something into his eyes. Why is that?
You blew something in his eyes? I had to. He found me. He says, "Lady, we're sorry. We'll pay back everything we took from him." "What'd you take from him?" I took 100 gold. I took 100 gold from him. Oh, it was easy. So easy.
It was easy.
He goes, Ma'am, it's my deepest apologies.
If you give me back the 100 gold that you took, then we can forget all about this.
Ma'am,
okay?
I'll give you 200 gold. Just let us go. And he'll reach inside of his cloak, and then he'll pull out an egg, and he'll crush it and blow black smoke or his black dust in your eyes. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
That's gonna be a 15.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome. Yeah, right on a 15, you close your eyes right on time, and you just
Let's
feel
go.
you just feel all that like sand and dust or grinded up whatever kind of hit your face, and you're able to open your eyes. And he looks at you and he goes, "Damn, that usually works." And he goes, "All right, well, let's have it." And then his friend's just like laughing and laughing, and he's all like, okay, 400 gold. 400, we'll give you 400 gold right now."
Like Margot just like goes and like scoops up like the halfling that's like on the ground laughing, just like holds him up like by like the scruff of his like his cloak, and it's just like, or I could walk back to some of my friends, and they might have some words for you. So pop up the gold now, and we can forget this ever happened. And you just like see like Margot like one hand's like holding up the halfling, the other hand is like kind of like on like the hilt of her rapier.
He said, "Okay."
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, hold on. Make a deal. Don't make noise. Listen, I'll put the gold on the ground. You put my friend on the ground. I take my friend. How's that sound?
You put the gold down. You put the gold first. He'll be like this for at least a little bit longer.
Okay, well, can you like stop it? Please.
It'll last about a minute. So put the gold on the ground, please.
Okay, would you want to like wait for a little bit, or?
If
Margot,
it's a minute, Zion's gonna pull up by that point. And then they're gonna have bigger issues.
Yeah, she's like, I see that your friend, the one that you blew the dust into his eyes, is on his way. So if you want to make this snappy, I would recommend it.
You see someone? Is this lady bothering you?
Oh, uh-oh.
And you see, hey, Dad. Well, a little bit. You're bothering that lady. Woman, excuse my
Yes.
boys. They have sticky fingers, these ones.
Yes, he they seem to have stolen some gold from my friend, and I caught them spraying some sort of dust into his eyes as they made off with his gold.
Is this true? Did you do this? Yes. 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 He says, this is my deepest apology to you. Please allow me to repay you. I
He's
just
gonna pull
won.
out the egg.
I just won gold from a friend.
Thank you. It's all water under the bridge. Yeah, I just want to make sure that, just we got our gold back and said that as long as the gold is repaid, all is forgiven.
Very weird. I assume 175 gold would be fine for you.
Yes, that would be that would be great. Thank you. Thank you for your understanding.
No problem. Boys, get up. And he'll reach into his pocket, and he pulls out an egg and crushes it and blows it in your eyes. And he says, "Run! We must leave now!"
Oh my god.
Give me a dex saving throw.
Oh my god. Okay. Dex saving throw. That's a 16.
Yes.
Yeah, you close your eyes as well. He says, "This always works." And he says, "Come!" And he grabs both the halflings and he starts running. Do you want to run after him? Zayn, you see that this
Yeah.
just happened to Margot.
Yeah, Zayn. If Margot's not running, Zayn's running. If Margot's running, Zayn is running. Whole house is angry.
Awesome.
Yeah, Margot just yells, "There's pickpockets among us."
And then, awesome. You hear her just saying like, and then he smashed his head on the table, and she did it. She did it. Just dragging her around. Just to cut to, so you guys are, so I assume Margot, you're running and you're trying to chase them.
Yeah, and one of the halfling is like, one of them's like still like, I guess, yeah, Margot just like kind of like drops him back on the ground. He's just there, just like, I guess, still laughing. I guess.
No. The guy would have just grabbed him from you.
Oh, gotcha. But he's still like laughing.
Yeah. So he's laughing. So you're hearing the laughter as our boy is carrying both of his halfling sons. That is like obviously not really their sons, but he is just an accomplice to them. And so Hugo and these two are he's got one in each arm, like underneath his armpits and arms, and he's just running. Tigran outside.
After them.
Tigran,
After them.
Tigran, were you outside looking for blue water, or looking for a magician?
Yeah, we're looking for a wizard.
That's awesome. Yeah, you'll see that there is a wizard, and he is standing with his with like several different like children around, their parents. You'll see some folks here look a little bit better off in terms of money. It seems as though people with their crafts now have been able to afford a little bit more. Being able to sell what they are good at. Trade has been a little bit more abundant, and you see that these folks are selling, or not selling. These folks are sort of like pitching and tipping in for this magician. This magician is doing simple things. They're springing flowers from their hands. They're making coins disappear behind ears. And every once in a while they say, "Well, if I get a little more tips, I might be able to go invisible. Show you something really cool." He says, and sometimes the parents pull together. They put a little bit of more silver in there, and he'll just turn invisible for a time, and then he'll appear elsewhere, and he'll say, and all the kids are happy, and this is a showman. And so he's dancing around as you're walking up, and you see him go invisible. Can you give me a perception check?
Yeah, I sure can. All right, Tigron, be perceptive. He got a dirty 26.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Dirty
On a-
26.
On a dirty 26, you realize that every time he goes invisible, a flap of sorts opens on some of the parents' bags. You then see that gold sort of moves from the bags and then seems to just disappear elsewhere. And then later, the magician appears. Ha! And everyone's so happy, and he's just like, "Oh, you're too nice. You're too nice. These are simple tricks. I learned it from my home." He says, "And I can show you a lot more. We just gotta pull more gold together. Let's get some more people around here. Put in my hat, my humble hat. But please, I don't want to take all your money. Just whatever you can afford." And so he is, just gaming these people. As you walk up, is there anything you want to do?
Tigron's immediately gonna see this, and he's gonna just be like, "The fuck is this, amateur hour?" And is that like bag that all that gold is going into? Is that like within clear line of sight?
No, he's like taking it and it's getting concealed elsewhere. So it's like you can move from a non-invisible parcel. It's going into his invisible parcel, and that's why you don't see it anymore. So it's like going into something that he has. His hat is what he's taking donations from, but you don't see where the other gold is going.
Aww. Alright. Man, what can he do here? Alright, we'll try it. Tigron is gonna cast Entangle on this guy.
They're gonna cast Entangle on him? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. What does Entangle do?
So, grasping weeds and vines will sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. That point is going to be under this dude's feet. That will be difficult terrain, and a creature in the area when he casts a spell has to succeed on a strength save of 15, or he will be restrained until the spell ends.
Awesome. He got a 14.
Nice.
Awesome. So you cast magic and you see there's thorns and all that stuff that weave around him, and all the kids are going, "Whoa, this is a cool one. What is this?" And he goes, "This is a special trick," and he's like looking around to see who casted it on him.
Tigron is gonna start laughing, and then he's gonna use thaumaturgy to make his voice boom 3 times as loud. And he's gonna say, "Oh, I can tell you what this trick is. This is the trick that gets all the money he stole back into your parents' pocket."
There's a large burly man that almost bumps shoulders with you, Tigran, carrying 2 halflings, and he goes, "Yeah, magic man, we are made." And he goes, and he's just like hustling down the street. He isn't gonna run into the entangled vines. And the magic guy's all like covered up, and he's like, "You should have told me earlier." And this guy's just hoofing it down the street, and you see Margot and Zion are chasing this guy down the street.
Holy shit!
It's the fucking Crudes right now. It's literally the fucking.
All right. Does he have time to like connect 2 and 2 together and use another spell to stop everyone here?
Would you be trying to use Entangle again?
No, I'd be using something a little different.
Okay. Yeah. You could totally try. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try our new spell, Plant Growth, out for a spin.
Ooh.
That's going to be, if he uses the spell as in action, he will choose a point within range of 150 feet. All normal plants in a 100-foot radius centered on the point will become thick and overgrown. Any creature moving through that area will spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot. So that is for 5 feet. It's 4, 8, 12, 16. It'll be 20 feet for every 5 feet they move.
Holy shit.
And he's going to cast this like in between the mage and this guy running with the halflings.
Awesome. Yeah, you'll see his. He starts to get slowed down. He says, "My feet fail me, brothers. You must go on without me." And he will throw the halflings.
Holy shit!
Ah! Be free! Ah! And he'll fall over and get caught, and the halflings kind of like fly like footballs, in a range outside of this threshold, and they'll get caught up. Magic Man's subdued. All the people are on top of him. Some people get over on Yugo, and they start to arrest him. You see family members showing up. And you see these two halflings still hobbling away. Now hobbling away because some of them are hurt. One's laughing a little bit every now and then and goes, he goes, "Stop laughing!" He goes, "Oh, sorry, it's still wearing off." And so they'll like keep running through the town.
I want to ask, how far did he throw these two halflings? Because this radius is 100 feet of plants, so he's got to throw pretty far.
Dumbass far. But not too far away. But not too far away that you guys can't catch up to them. Because they are hobbling. And so they're
Let's
running
get a
with
Margot.
each other. We have Margot and Zayn on the chase. Tigran, do you want to join the chase, or are you good here?
Get that fucking Magic Man. Kill him. Kill him.
The wizard's already occupied with all the angry parents, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna leave the wizard behind. He's gonna use. Oh, well, he already used his action. Never mind. Next chance he gets, he's gonna summon Cinder to give them some extra movement. But yeah, he's gonna give chase to these their halflings.
Awesome. And so these halflings are running, and so now what we're gonna get into is an old-fashioned skill challenge.
Oh my
These
god.
halflings
Let's
are
go.
So you
Beautiful.
guys- so
Skill
this-
challenge.
So the skill challenge is simple. You have to get 3 wins before you get 5 losses.
Yeah.
5 fails, and you guys are chasing these guys through the town. Okay. The town has a little bit more bustle to it. Okay. There are people running around, and it looks like they're running and trying to find themselves in more occupied spaces as they're running away from you all. So as these two halflings are running with each other, you'll see that one of them says, "You have something? No, you have something. Oh, here!" And then he'll throw a bag of ball bearings on the ground, and it is 1,000 of them. And they start to fall on the ground, and they start to interrupt the space between you guys and them. How do you guys want to overcome it? Remember, on skill challenges, any one of you can do a thing. You cannot do the same thing to overcome something once, and if you fail it the one time with the one thing that you do, then it's just kind of failed.
Ooh, I got
basically
something for
failing
this
you
one.
from the group.
I got something for this one.
All right.
As the ball bearings come and are spilling along the ground, Zayn is gonna just thrust his hand out, and from that hand comes a magical version of his own, almost claw-like, as it begins to like scrape the ground in front of him. He's gonna use Mage Hand to try and like beat these things out of his path as he continues to run.
Okay, for sure. Does Mage Hand consume a slot? Or is this
No,
like
it's a cantrip.
It's a
For
cantrip.
sure, for sure. So what I'm going to ask for you in addition to this is I'm going to ask for the speed of that, right? Because you're basically like, trying to wave it out really quickly. So I'm just going to ask you simply for I'm going to ask you simply for a sort of sleight of hand with that. Sound good?
Sure.
So
Yeah.
cool. So if you beat a sleight of hand, say you beat a 10, then great. You wave out all of these marbles, the ball bearings out of your direct path.
Yeah, that's
you're-
perfect. I have a 0 in it. 11. Nice.
Oh,
Awesome,
yeah.
cool. So you get one
Just at
success. You catch up just enough, like moving all of these ball bearings to the sides, and he says, "Ah, damn it!" He said, "That's fine. We have 9." He said, "It's fine. We have 900 more." He goes, "Fuck!" And they keep running. And he goes, "I used all 1,000." "No, you didn't. Why at once?" And you'll see that they're running ahead, and then they start to get to these like carts. Some people are starting to put away their stuff for the night. Anybody who's like selling these selling these trinkets or whatnot. And so
Yeah.
some they just do the classic intersection where they're moving from one side of an alley to another side, and they start to run into
Sure.
where you guys are at. And these halflings, I mean, they are dexterous. They can jump over these things. They can slide under some of them. But they're sort of breaking way between you and them. So you guys need to overcome these all of these people and their treasures that they're sort of moving alongside here, or else it'll slow you down. Okay. So how do you guys try to jump over, try to navigate being in the middle of all of these like things between you and the halflings? Who wants to go for that one?
I think I will. I'm going to cast enhance ability on myself, specifically Cat's Grace, which gives me advantage on dexterity checks. So essentially, like with like all the carts, like I think like Margot's just like going to like actually just like kind of like almost like jump like parkour like off the cart like as she's like giving chase to the halflings.
Awesome, cool. And so you do such a spectacle that the rest of these carts just stop moving because they're looking at you like flip over these things and move over.
Yeah.
And so let's all of you guys succeed and like cross on over. And you guys
Awesome.
now have two succeeds on this. You only need one, and then you end up catching the halflings. The halfling looks around. One of them almost turns around and says, "Holy crap!" And then he realizes it's you, and then he goes, "Oh!" And then they just continue running. And they're like getting close to the gate here. This gate is barely about to close. There's some people there, and so there is just enough space for these halflings to get through. And you guys are about to come. The family is, cranking the wheels to close between them and the outside. And so these halflings are gonna try to make it through that door before it closes. So what do you guys do to catch them?
I might have something for that, if you don't, Abby.
Yeah, no, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna, with his arm-mounted crossbow that he still has on him, he's gonna try and take some blasts right at their feet. So instead of running in a straight line, they have to take some, like, off vectors and slow them down and lose some momentum.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I am going to ask for... you have the upgrade for it, right? So you have free reloads.
Yeah. He can just take that.
blast it over. Yeah, for sure. I don't have to ask for anything for that one. You'll get them taking. They'll have to zigzag, and they zig a little too much. They don't zag enough, and then the doors close in front of them, and they both just kind of collapse, and their heads hit each other as they get to the end of this wall, and they turn around. And they're caught. And so you guys are just standing in front of all of them.
Let's fucking go.
Go team.
Yeah.
Hell
Not
yeah.
Not so tough without your dad here, aren't you?
You two boys are in a lot of trouble. And he's gonna be like beating his fist into the other one.
I'm a grown man. And I'm just a little boy.
Tigron's just gonna-
And I'm just a little boy. And he goes, "No, you're older than me. I'm a little boy, and I don't know what I'm doing. Let me off with a warning, please."
What are they wearing? You said the belts. Do they have the bags on as well?
So they have like an X kind of like over their chest belt that has clips of different little doodads on it, like bags for them to stuff things into. And it's really just like sort of a way for them to stuff like stolen goods into wherever pocket they need to stuff it in.
Zion is going to just come up and pull the knife off of his belt, and he's just gonna and as he's going up, he'll say, if you try to blind me again, this knife is not going to the belts. And he'll cut each of them at the shoulder, the belts that is, and take them off him.
Yeah, one goes, "He's gonna kill me!" Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. Well,
And he'll do the same.
then you're definitely dead. And then he goes, "No!" I'll cut the other one. And so yeah, and then you take their spoils. They just have groupings of gold, it equals to about 500 gold total.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Money. Anything else in there besides the gold, or is it just like their pilferings for the night?
Just the pilferings for the night. Yeah, nothing new. The family members will be arresting all of them. The two halflings, Hugo, the magic man, which you see that there's like someone, with all these like villagers like, around him. You'll see they're like grabbing their money from his pockets, and you'll see one of them finds an eggs, and they like smash it on his face, and it just blinds him. He goes, ah! And perfect. And so with all of this, not knowing where the gold goes, people a little bit too drunk to care, or a little bit having a little bit too drunk to care, or having a lot of money and not caring that people know about it, earn carrying around Irene. You guys collect that gold, and you guys make your way back to the party. There's about an hour left of festivities before it has to be shut down for the night. And perfect. That would be where I would like for us to stop, because I'm going to ask you guys what you want to try to buy with your gold and stuff like that for the next sessions ahead.
Yeah, I want to look at the. Zion wants to look at. Actually, first up, Zion wants to split the gold with Margot, because this was not a solo venture. He's actually going to give 300 of the 500 to her. He's really just recouping his losses here. If it was not for you, I would not even have this. But he wants to look at the trinkets next time. He wants to look at the trinket stands.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'd be interested in trinkets as well.
Fuck yeah, trinket time.
Zane trinkets. Margot trinkets. Anybody else want to do something with their gold before the night ends?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are missing 50 gold, by the way. Anario.
Thought-
Yes, he is.
Thought so. Yeah,
Yeah.
and same with Margot.
I only had 4 gold left.
Okay.
Margot was making the rolls.
Gotcha. Yep, cool.
That 4 gold gone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cool.
She up 300 now. She up 300.
Yay!
I will, I'll adjust my sheet. Thank you.
Oh, I'll say, if Zion learns that the money's taken from Anario, he'll give her 50 of his spoils.
Aw. Thank you.
Yeah, so go ahead and take that 50.
Okay,
Anybody
I'll keep
interested
it.
in the shops? You don't have to have money. Are you interested in shops to look at what they have for sale?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to go look at the books.
You want to look at
I'll
books?
keep
at
following
Tigran books?
Irene, so
All right, Irene, what are you interested in?
What do they got for pretty things? What do they got?
Trinkets. The trinkets.
I don't want to look at
Who's
your
the
trinkets, eh?
Show us the shinies.
Trinkets. Yeah, there's trinkets.
Alright.
What about like dresses?
yeah, is there a dress shop? Yeah.
Dress shop?
There's not a dress shop here. There is like a dress shop in Vallaki that is separate from this current night market.
If that is
I-
the prettiest thing they got for sale, then she'll be looking at the trinkets.
Yeah, trinket time. Trinket time.
Yeah.
All right,
And Nara will be following her to look at trinkets.
Tigran's the only responsible one. We're just buying knockoff bullshit. We're buying the shirts that say "I Heart Vallaki."
I went to Barovia and all I got was this
I
stupid
survived
purse.
the bone grind and all I got was this stupid shirt.
Yeah.
I went to Barovia and all I got
You need
was
to get some-
robbed.
We need to get some of those printed. That's awesome.
Awesome. And so we'll start next session with looking through the stuff while I round up all the necessary stuff.
Beautiful.
What happened to Victor? Is he okay? What's Victor up to?
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot about him.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Don't
No!
do that
I
to
wanted
me.
to
Don't you
ask
fucking do
about
that
Oh
to me.
no!
So much was going on.
How can you leave us on that?
I don't know. I don't know.
We were supposed to party with him.
I know. We were supposed to take care of him and drink the
You
blue
didn't
water.
get blue water.
We were supposed to, get him blue water.
We were too busy getting up the hijinks in all corners of the map. Oh, what an awesome session.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm wondering what you thought of this session, first and foremost, Fabian.
It's fun to have fun. It's fun to have fun. It's fun to have characters do stuff and not feel scared. You know.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you know, it's fun that you guys have money now. It's huge. It's always huge for you guys to have money, right?
We're up, what,
Damn.
1,400? Jesus Christ.
From,
Or I guess
from abysmal amounts of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
And you know, you guys earned it. I made you guys work for it, so.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
You guys could have.
Erinne's about to put this 700 gold in a Roth IRA.
Which is what you should all be doing, by the way. IRL, you should be putting your gold in the Roth IRA.
The Wraith.
Or
The Wraith IRA. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I can't believe we banked like 1,200 tonight off of nonsense. We need to do
Yeah.
nonsense more often.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
This was
nonsense
beautiful.
makes-
This was super fun.
I love nonsense. I love nonsense.
I love nonsense. Zion's gonna be like, I'll pay your bail if you arm wrestle me again.
That was great. This was a great session. Beautiful
Yeah.
merriment. Merriment for all. Beautiful.
That was awesome. Oh, it was such a good time. I really cannot understate how fun that whole, like, from arm wrestling to thievery to detective work to Margot catching them to the multi-tiered chase between like 7 people. Oh, that's so cool.
I got sanded so many fucking times.
I know. Yeah.
Just your face.
They're like, oh my
I'm
god.
gonna have to wash her face when she gets back to. Gonna have to take another little bath.
I lost it when the big one pulled out the egg as well. I fucking
Yeah.
lost.
That
I
was so
dying.
good.
I
This
was
usually
dying.
works.
I was dying. I love that.
I don't know how you don't just bust up on the mic, Fabian. I
So awesome. I'm just like she's gonna say it's okay. Just get it over. That's so
Oh.
awesome.
You guys know how I dragged that plant? And Narl forgot about her druid craft because it's normally kind of useless. She could have made the whole thing just healthy, I think. I could
yeah.
make a leaf bud bloom, so I could have just
you sure could.
made it fresh.
She gonna come back. It's gonna have withered like 10 years worth by the time. No, I could have saved you.
Exposed to the Barovian air.
Yeah.
the Barovian cloud light, not even sunlight.
Yeah.
Fine. Find an air purifier at the trinket shop. We'll bring
Yeah,
that thing back to life and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what I should get in the shops is some new gift plants to bestow upon our host.
Bro, you really need a like dehumidifier and a humidifier in your room at the same time.
That was
God.
awesome.
That was
a great
so
session.
fun.
That was a great session. You guys need shimshmeni.
Was that
I
like
wasn't
the
even
plan?
expecting money tonight. To
Yeah.
be honest, I was not expecting
Me-
that.
I was expecting to lose money tonight.
No,
Yes.
Almost.
I just was rolling.
Almost.
I just offered opportunities and saw where they went. So
Hell yeah.
That's cool. Very cool. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna head to bed.
alright, buddy.
Hey,
So,
good night.
Alright,
Good
buddy.
night.
Good night.
Same here. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Yeah, I got a sore throat a little bit towards the end of that, so for once I'm not gonna yap for like an hour afterwards. Try not to hold it against me. I'll
Hell
see you
yeah.
later.
I will. Alright, brother. Thanks for playing. Have a good night.
Alright. Thanks for gaming, y'all.
Alright. Later.
Later.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.